Hey everybody, welcome to the 21st episode of the Live to Die podcast. First and foremost, thanks for making it this far and continuing to listen. This was one of my favorite episodes we've done so far, although fair warning, it's pretty long. This is almost double the length of our usual episode time. So just to prepare you a little bit heading into it, in this episode, things get crazy. We did some things that we've never had to do before in this story as far as figuring out what to do strategically and with the narrative. I hope you like it. We definitely had fun doing it, even if it doesn't sound like it all the time. Things get stressful, and I'll say that much. No spoilers there, but I hope you enjoy it and let us know what you think. Reach out on social media, tell us what you think of the episode, and enjoy.
Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
So where do all of you come down on New Year's resolutions?
I think if you want to change something in your life, you should just do it and not wait for an arbitrary date.
Thank you, Trenton.
I knew you were going to say that.
I knew both of you were going to say that.
The idea is good, but it creates a lot of pressure, right? And I think, when you fail, you're basically like, well, fuck the rest of the year. I'll try next time.
Yeah.
I got to wait 11 and a half months.
Yeah, but I think they're a little arbitrary as well. It's like starting a diet on Monday. Yeah, on Wednesday, you're going to quit.
What's the thing where you it's just like dry January? Is that what it is? Like you intentionally just don't drink
Sober
alcohol?
October is another one, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's an acceptable,
Anyone else? Do you have like a particularly successful New Year's resolution?
I don't really give them a lot of thought. I don't know that I've ever actually made one and been like, this is my resolution. I'm doing this now.
I said I was going to graduate. I did that this year.
Oh, that's pretty
cool.
Yeah.
I'll give a date, especially if I'm going to do like you said, no drinking for a certain amount of time or starting a diet. But then I find that up into that date, I'm like, I got to get it all in.
Yeah.
Right.
Cram for the test.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sort of like the Mardi Gras principle.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, well, I got to gain 10 more pounds before I lose
How
the
many
20 that I
carbs can I
had.
get in before Monday?
I'm not a dieting person whatsoever, but I have.
Shane's very thin for those people not
It's
listening.
unnecessary.
Yeah, not
No, I mean,
It's
I
actually
just.
disturbing.
Oh my God.
a little
I am a normal sized human. But I have definitely had those points where I'm like, oh, I've already eaten 8 slices of pizza. I might as well have 12 cookies because it's already shot for the day. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
we're
really
already at the
matter.
I already fell off the cliff, so
Yeah,
might as well
so
just keep going.
start again tomorrow.
I have done not drinking soda on Sundays or Saturdays or something. But then, yeah, like you said, I just drink twice the amount of soda on Saturday to prepare for it.
Right.
Or pop or Coke, depending on where in the country you are.
We're not getting into that discussion. I don't want to I don't want to throw hands.
It's pop.
Wait, what?
It's pop.
Who
That drink is pop.
In Oklahoma,
pop.
it's all Coke.
Yeah, same
No,
in
no.
Texas.
Coke is
Same
a
in
brand.
Kentucky.
Okay,
No,
well,
it's
that's
like,
just.
I want a Coke. And they're like, oh, what kind do you want?
You're
And
like,
you say
vanilla?
Sprite.
I've also heard people in the South call it dope because it's called Coke. So they say you want some dope, and it's like, excuse me?
Excuse me?
Wow.
What kind of
bold.
dope you talking about, man?
And they're like, Pepsi?
Oh, no, I'm good.
I actually quite like Pepsi. Turned a corner on that in the last year. Really enjoy it. So with Trenton, this one, I'd rather just try to start doing something. That way, if I fail, I can just try again as soon as I want to.
Yeah.
And looking back at 2022, there's some kind of cool ones there because started a podcast. That was something this year, this podcast. Thank you all for listening. And a part of that was, I think part of it was sort of just coming back out of COVID. I was like, I just really want to play games in person again.
Yeah.
It's like I was really fortunate enough to be able to play some games online, whether it was obscene hours of video games with Trent during summer of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That was a thing.
Yeah. Or I still remember, I think it was in 2020 when a lot of us were playing Cyberpunk Red online together, which is sort of how we got the gang together that became Delta Green eventually.
I used to jokingly, because you all used to play Cyberpunk Red together when you first started hanging out and stuff, and it was like, you guys and our friend Zach, a lot of people who were parents. And so every time I'd be like, are you playing Cyberpunk Dad tonight?
Cyberpunk Dad.
It's true.
Yeah, because I don't think Matt wasn't in that yet. He came in for Delta Green. So I was the only non-dad,
Only non-dad.
in that group.
But your daddy is fuck.
Well, but I think there's a big difference between like resolution for the year and like setting goals. Like I want to accomplish this. And
For sure.
I encourage, I think the beginning of the year is a good time to set goals for things you want to accomplish. I think the idea of a resolution of like, I'm going to go to the gym every week or something. Like you should just decide that you're going to do that and go do it.
So does anyone have any goals looking at 2023? Anything you're excited about?
Everybody just looked up at the ceiling. We're all like,
I'm thinking.
All right, so here's the deal.
What are the
This is
goals?
recorded.
It all depends on midterms.
yeah.
Oh, God.
So here's what I'll say then. I'll let you all think about it. Answer in your own time. Put it out there on Twitter. In Jane's case, just, swallow
I'm
it in
just going to
silence.
think it.
But I'll share with you a goal I have for this year. I'm going to kill one of these characters.
No. So mean. We're not even in the new year
it's going
yet.
to happen prior to the new year, probably in this very episode.
Well, this episode releases January 2nd.
Oh
no.
Yeah. So
cut that. Cut that.
So
Cut
a
that
lot
out.
of you are starting your resolutions right now because no one begins on the 1st.
No one begins on the
it's,
first.
Look, it's a holiday for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to start my resolution, but then you get a day off immediately.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to start my resolution tomorrow.
When I'm not hungover.
Nurse my hangover, yeah.
So let's see if I can't get to my resolution here pretty quickly.
Could be quick.
Because when last we joined you, back in that previous year, 2022,
So last year.
So last year.
I think I just rolled my attack for my 4th action on this Grim Reaper looking fella.
And weird, all of a sudden it's 2 damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have
Sweet.
how much health left, Jared?
Don't tell him.
33.
Damn it.
So I've got these 4
You're too
dice,
slow.
one of which you have resistance 5 against.
That's true.
Should we roll that one first? Let's roll that first.
Sure.
Let's see. How much damage is that going to get through?
Why are we going to drag this out?
We're going to make a meal out of this. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So you'll block
Wow.
5 of that.
I just thought it was a D6.
For the record, I'm not as hungry as I was in the last episode, but I am still very angry about this whole game.
That's
You
just,
just used the hunger as an excuse to say you're angry.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got some deep-seated issues to go with your resolution.
I know.
Appreciate you.
My resolution should be to roll better and not hate this game.
That would be a great resolution
You
for
might
all
want
of
to pick
us.
something you can do, achieve, like something realistic.
Wow.
Setting your sights too high.
Yep, SMART goals. You ever heard of SMART goals?
Oh, shit.
Achievable
All right,
is
so
a
I'm
big
down
ass.
to 29.
Well,
Uh-oh.
buddy.
Fuck.
Let's do
I
it.
hate this.
For the listeners, James is smiling like a dickhead and looking at Jared, so it probably went well.
Not for me.
So it's not a crit. We already know that.
Okay.
So you're only going to go down to dying 1. As I deal, after that negative damage, which you blocked some of, 37 points of damage.
Yep. I'm down.
Quick
Is this
cue.
you've been
down.
dying before, right?
I have been dying before.
So a
Rip.
couple
Shout out
If we
Episode
all go
12.
down to dying, do they just come around and kill us all? Or are they just like, oh, we did it.
We'll go back home.
Bye.
We'll just wait.
Yeah, they're not messing
They'll
with
probably
hours,
stay
the
and
runes anymore.
decapitate us and cut our body up so they make sure we're dead.
So
Sure,
Fox,
sure.
you'll move in the initiative order to
Perfect.
before this creature that killed you. That was its turn. So it's done. You don't get to act because you're dead. And I'd like to note that for my resolution, I don't think this counts because you're just dying.
Yeah,
You're
I'm not dead
yet.
Very Monty Python of me. to
Can
not
you
be
hold
dead
up the
yet.
initiative
Not dead
tracker so we can like get an idea without the hit points showing?
Do, 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 do.
All right.
So up next, we've got Grim Reaper looking fella number 3, which is the southern one that Drosharis was tangling with last episode. And also for those listening, while I may have been grinning like a dickhead, I also know that Jared is still hopefully having a good time. Otherwise, I'm going to
Of
feel
course,
really bad
absolutely.
later.
You know, it's hard. I'm looking forward to this adventure scenario right now
Uh-huh.
and how it resolves.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jared on the drive up here. Like, I just want to know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
because
yep.
we didn't record at all last month, so we've had quite a while before we started recording again.
That's true.
It's just been existential dread the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, like I've made 17 backup characters, hated most of them, and I just want to know.
All right. Well, now it's the one down here surrounding Watson.
Hello.
Fox is down, but I think Drosharis is the problem. I'm the problem. It's me. And he's going to so he's still in flight. So he's going to sort of fly down at an angle. He'll only need to move 5 feet down in order to have reach over to you. So even with the greater difficult terrain, he'll make that. So he'll move 5 feet to the south towards Drosharis. That's one action. Now the southern one's going to move down there towards him. And then he's going to lash out at Drosharis. And let's see how these attacks are going to go. That's not great for me. I think that's a 39 to hit.
That's a miss.
So that's 2 actions down, 2 actions left to go. That's definitely a miss. That's going to be a 33. And for that final attack, this is looking bad for me, a 28 to hit against Drosharis.
Those are all. The last one's really bad.
However, the nice thing for me is
you should feel bad about it.
You should feel bad.
reactions back. So kind of going back over some stuff from the last episode, I did make one error, hands off the chess piece. So we're going to leave that in play because it didn't have a huge game effect. It actually may have helped you, the players. But the big thing is that I did use one of these Grim Reaper's reactions against a melee attack, which does not trigger it. So far you've seen it triggered by concentrate effects, interact actions, manipulate actions, but
Movement.
and movement, which I want to make sure that that's still true. Yes. So no, not interact, but concentrate, manipulate, move traits.
Wait, not interact?
Interact includes manipulate, usually.
Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong about that too, in which case I'll have a special intro.
True. I can check.
Thanks.
I've got plenty of
Get the
time over here.
research on it.
True.
So that melee attack that Jason made should not have triggered it. However, it didn't hit Drosharis, so I'm going to call that one as good for now. That one's there, so it moved over, missed all 3 attacks. Its reaction is back, and it is Drosharis' turn. So you've got 5-foot step away from that fellow to the north of you. You're at the southern end of this hourglass French-style room with the balcony, a rail sort of surrounding a hole in the middle of the room that looks down over the ballroom below, and this giant sort of stone concrete fortress monastery of Lutran, the Grey Gardener's home. And
Jason just blatantly looking over the DM screen.
I'm looking at the tracker. I
checking
don't
the
care.
initiative order, that's fair. So, Drosharis, what you gonna do?
Shars looks around the room, sees his homies down.
Uh-oh.
This Grim Reaper's coming after him,
It's not good.
and he delays.
It's a classic for a reason.
He's like, I'm so scared.
Now, for our listeners, why are we delaying? We kind of talked about this as a group.
Oh, God.
This was our idea.
We have discovered that these Reapers have reactions that can be used up. The idea is that if we can all get on the other side of their turn, they will use up all the reactions before they can regenerate on their turn. So this is going to maybe help us burn up their reactions.
Right. So we can have 4 party members act, and we can burn those reactions, but we can all act and try and really push them down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
let's
kill
see.
one, hopefully.
We'll see.
You know, if we
what
kill one
happens.
and they kill all of us, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's even.
you're delaying, I'm presuming just until the next one goes. Just that way there'll be 3 of them in a block together.
Yeah, yeah.
So you only have to juggle one, and then all, because Fox moved with going to dying, they'll
Okay.
all be in a block.
Okay.
Will he
Right.
stay there if he comes back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless he himself then delays to move in the initiative order again. So in that case,
Is delaying cause some kind of a
No.
trigger?
That's an
It's like, are you concentrating on that delay?
Manipulate action, actually.
you have to concentrate on delaying. I can't do the voice like Trent can, which is probably a good thing because it's
You gotta
too-
already be nasally.
Have you hear my
cut.
voice? It's already nasally. All right, so this is the Grim Reaper to the west of Watson, sort of hovering above the pit above the ballroom right now. Blade out, looking at all of you. I think it's going to delay. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, God damn it.
Give me a break.
Telegraphed your move.
True.
So I think Watson's there. It's got to go for Watson. That's just kind of what I see.
Sure.
I think because it's hovering at the angle it's at, you being at the rail doesn't give you cover because it's sort of like 5 feet up diagonally, so adjacent but not
It has to spend
laterally.
an action hovering.
So it'll hover for an action. Good call, Trenton.
Mm-hmm.
And second action then to swing out. That's a really, really good roll.
I see, I believe, a 17.
Yeah,
from
let's
here.
stop looking. It's
You
supposed to
rolled
be
it out in the
secret. No, it's not. I just like having access to the map with all the miniatures.
Yeah.
Be weird about it.
This is going to be a crit.
It's
That's
gonna
okay.
be 49 to hit.
That's a crit.
Oh, nice. Let me double check my math.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's 49 to hit. Okay, so we're gonna roll the damage.
It's gonna be a short episode.
Yep.
Hey, I'm all down for that. Maybe look, here's what promise to the fans. If this episode's less than 30 minutes, we'll just double it this week.
Watson says, I have a plan. And then he just dies.
Oh, that's a good
Delay,
roll.
so I can
Gets
die.
cut off.
Oh, that's a really good roll. Okay. Shit. 47 times 2. So that's
94.
94.
oh, and then there's still the deadly damage because
Oh my gosh.
I rolled pretty low there. 104 points of damage.
Okay.
What's that looking like over there, dude?
Watson has 39 hit points
Oh
remaining.
my gosh.
All right, so now we'll go to attack number 2. Man, my dice are heating up this episode. I'm really appreciating that. I think this is probably going to be a hit then at 41.
That's a hit.
Not a crit though, so maybe I roll really low. I did not roll really low. I mean, I rolled low on that die, so I guess that's something.
Gosh.
What? It's gonna be fine.
So much damage.
35 points of damage.
Okay, still up.
Still up.
Final attack action.
If he hits, I'm going to go down.
This is it. Oh, I love these moments.
I don't.
You know what, Trent? I'm gonna roll this where you can see it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a high roll.
It's a natural one. Wow. It's a natural one,
It's a
everybody.
natural one.
Can we give a
Yep.
patch to give
Okay,
you,
natural one.
what's it called?
Miss
No,
chance?
he
Oh,
has
yeah.
said we
Can we-
cannot do that.
But in this combat where we're getting totally
No.
effed in the A,
No,
Do you want everybody to stop listening to the show?
I think everyone is going to be as excited about your new characters
Listen,
as
from what I
you are.
understand, Watson is the crowd favorite. And if you kill him,
That's true.
people are going to turn this thing off. So
Yeah.
So this
All true.
this is only a 41 to hit.
it's a hit.
that's a hit.
Yeah. So do I even need a roll?
No,
No.
unless you can somehow do 248 points, 252
Okay, tell me
points
this:
of damage.
how many hit points do you have left?
4.
Yeah. Okay, you're unconscious and
Yeah.
dying. But
Okay.
that does move Watson in the order to before that one.
Yep. So there goes that.
All right, Drosharis, now it is your turn.
This is so frustrating.
It was
man.
really nice of you all to like delay turns so that I got to go back to back to back so quickly.
Yeah.
I told you it's either going to work or fail miserably.
Also, the rain stops
Oh, nice.
because he's down.
Sure. Does it though? Do you have to sustain it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sustained up to a minute is the duration.
Correct.
Okay, then it'll stop. All right, Drosharis, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Takes a 5-foot step
Okay.
towards this guy.
Now that has the move action, right?
But it's a 5-foot step, right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does not provoke reactions related to move.
Cool. Then he will swing.
Kill it.
Sure.
Kill it.
If you crit on this, you could kill it, but you're rolling 2 dice, picking the worst.
That's great.
That's a great roll.
It's a
Oh
great
shit!
roll.
I love that you each have like a checker next to you / a support
Fact
system.
checking.
how's a 50 looking?
That's a critical hit.
Yes.
All right. So you have a few things that trigger on crits.
I do.
The sword trigger, which is a bleed, right?
The sword trigger, which is flat-footed. I have
Okay.
a bleeding
That's right.
rune. Yeah.
Well, it's not immune to those things. So first, let's talk some damage.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I should have been doing 1d6 every time. I forgot about that
The
last
bleed?
round. Yeah, the bleed.
Ooh, that could have been really helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've
Also,
been a little bit like messed up from this, you know?
It can
Sure.
also just like go away after taking it one time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So flat-footed,
Okay.
fearsome, greater,
So what does that mean?
frightened 2.
Do I need to make a check, or is it just frightened too?
When you critically hit this weapon, the target becomes frightened 2.
Oh, you crit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
What
Frightened.
is that the specialization of the
The
weapon?
specialization is
Flat-footed.
flat-footed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so flat-footed, frightened 2, and 1d12 persistent bleed.
That's good. That's a good
nice.
turn.
Plus the damage.
And because he hit, he's going to do this thing called combat grab, where he grabs in the middle of his hit.
Okay.
Okay? Doesn't trigger anything, right?
Nope.
Not
Okay,
if it's
so now he is
part of.
grabbed.
Well, first you got to roll some damage.
Yeah, roll the damage, bro.
Forgot about that.
Don't forget about that.
It's like the most important thing.
Is this the one that's messed up?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And taking more action economy off the table is always a nice thing.
Yeah.
But, of course, you're down 2 players worth of action economy, including your healer.
Watson does have 2 healing potions in his bag that someone
Are they
can
in his
pull out.
bag, or are they just, like, stashed right next to his mouth?
To his mouth.
He has one of those, like, hats with the beer cans and the tubes.
Yeah.
All right.
Crafting checks to make that.
40.
Is the doubled number? Or
I
pre-double?
rolled really low. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really low.
I hate that when
Mhm.
somebody's like, "Oh no, you double it," and you're like, "Yeah, that is
was
double."
double.
A 3, and a 1.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that was your first action, right?
Meow. Second, because I took a 5-foot step.
Oh, and was
First
the grab a
attack,
free
then.
action, or is that another
Yeah, the
action?
grab is all right. Yeah, so I have combat grab.
Okay.
So make a melee strike with one hand free,
Mm-hmm.
and then if the strike hits, you grab the target using your free hand.
So that attack was combat
Yes,
grab.
yes.
Got it. Okay, so it's now grabbed. So it's flat-footed from your attack already, but now it's flat-footed and grabbed.
Super flat-footed.
Did you just roll really
no.
poorly?
I got a patch.
Anybody want to give
Yes.
me a patch?
Oh wait, I have 2.
Because nobody wants me to fumble right now. I can promise
I don't
that.
have
Oh,
a
is that
physical
a
patch,
one?
but I
It's a
have a
one.
patch.
You do. All right, turning
should've
in this
thrown it at
Air Combat Command Bomb Nav competition patch.
That's better.
All right, what we got now?
40.
That's a hit. Not a crit, but that's a hit.
Yeah.
I'll take
Okay. Okay.
Well, actually, its AC is lower because it's flat-footed. Not a crit, but definitely a hit at that point. All right, pile some damage on this thing.
31.
Wow, almost as much as your crit.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding me.
Here to help. So that's 3 actions.
Yeah, so that's my 3 actions, and we'll
That's
die
pretty
on the
solid.
next turn.
Val, it's your turn.
Okay.
First, right off the bat, you've got fast healing because of
That's
your blood veil.
right.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to give myself
Heal a couple
8 points.
points.
not a lot, but hopefully it helps a little bit. So Val has tried everything clever that she can think of
Sure.
to try to destroy the runes
Yeah.
and whatnot and whatever, and none of it's working, which sucks. So she's just gonna be like, "Ah!" and she's going to draw her sawtooth saber, and then she's going to go up to this closest one.
You had a pistol in one hand and a dagger in the other. So do you drop one of them? Do you spend an action to put one away?
No, because it's not an action to just drop it, right?
Yep.
Honestly, she's just gonna drop the gun because
Yeah.
it's a ranged weapon and she doesn't want to get stabbed.
Sure.
So drops the gun, pulls out the sawtooth saber, is gonna walk towards the one nearest her who
5 foot. Yeah, 5
a
foot.
step. Yeah,
Everyone,
Okay.
5 foot step,
A
5 foot step,
5 foot
5 foot step,
step.
5 foot step.
Just rabble.
We just want to make sure you don't get attacked
yeah.
with a
5 foot.
reaction.
Actually, it's 5 foot step.
Actually, your best action here would be to take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, I can do it too. Anyway, she's gonna hit him with the sawtooth saber. Well, devise a stratagem.
Okay. So roll
Um,
twice.
Although draw and a 5 foot step is in action,
Yeah,
so then I couldn't stratagem and hit.
correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll with it and try to attack without the
Now, you're going to
stratagem.
hit with the dagger or the saber?
The saber.
Okay. Let's see what happens. And you're going to roll twice and pick the lower. Is that a natural 1?
No.
Okay.
You know what? Take the last patch I have.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Trent's
I mean-
like, I love my backup
So I can
character.
These
so
guys are
I
dead.
can I can roll twice again.
Yep, you'll roll twice
Okay.
and pick the lowest of these 2. So you want to roll 2 high rolls.
Okay. That one's not bad.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
You guys remember that time I frightened death?
God damn it.
now?
Okay.
Jane's gonna roll and it's gonna be
It's gonna be a
low.
33 to hit.
That does miss. You're not far off. And if it was the one Jason was wrangling with, actually, you'd hit it.
I know.
She rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3 for my second
Yeah,
roll. The first one
these-
was a 14.
These auras are really, really difficult.
They're really, really
Well,
difficult.
that's your turn.
That's the whole
Do
turn.
we have to make death saves?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And
Like
because it's
that?
a d20 roll, you'll roll twice and pick the lower. All right, so you're dying 1, Fox. So you're looking to roll 2 d20s. You need to hit
Is it
an
me?
11 or higher on both of them.
We got set up.
This is such a bummer.
I was planning to stabilize Fox
Sure.
and
We got set
What did
up.
I need?
You're looking for, it's DC 10 plus. So true dice, lowered the 2, 11 or higher.
Well, I rolled a 10 and an 11.
So you fail. You're now dying 2. And now it's all of my creatures' turns.
this is gonna be so bad.
This is 12 attacks.
Me and Dro are gonna die. And then we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Hope you all have backups ready.
I do not.
It's been all week.
I'm protesting.
Well, we're gonna bring in our.
I left a note for a vigilante one-eyed man to come and help us, and as he showed up, no. I did this weeks ago.
What a real buzzkill.
Yeah. Been waiting for this guy.
You should just make a gunslinger investigator named Gal. And just
Yeah, exactly.
Here it is.
Gal Gadot is coming into this game.
I think before you roll these attacks, we should try and get out ahead of this and decide who's at fault for this.
James.
James is the most
Okay.
We were goaded into touching these things.
It's the adventure. It's right in front of
I'm
you.
just
He
gonna
was
let
like,
that one
"Oh."
drop. I wanted to say something there, but I'm going to let that fall.
You know what? He's like, oh yeah, you should go up here. Oh yeah, you could win the whole game if you guys just disable these runes. It's fine.
He said that.
He said, literally everything you want to do is achievable right now if you just touch these runes.
It only takes 10 minutes.
Yeah. And we said, are we going to die? Is this going to be a trap? And he was like, no, I promise. I promise that
I would never do that.
nothing's going to happen.
This
It's on recording. You can look it up.
is slander.
He's going to just cut it out.
This is slander. None
Unfortunately,
of
he
it's
edits
true.
it also.
All right, so here we go. Going to attack Jane. Well, Val. The one up here on the northern end of the room.
I don't know. All this feels personal.
Right.
43 to hit.
Oh my God.
That is a hit.
You're
Is
going
it
to
a
attack
crit?
Val, but Jane's going to attack
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Jane is going to start attacking.
Okay, look, this is not my best roll ever. So that could be a good thing, right? Maybe.
Just say the
We're
number.
just going to get through 11 more.
Yeah. No big deal.
34 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Okay, so this is not as strong. I think this is a 38 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is her AC.
That is exactly my AC.
Oh.
Sure, your math isn't off.
Yeah.
Are you positive?
That was
Are
pretty
you
easy because I
lying?
rolled a 10.
Ugh.
Oh, I just rolled really, really high.
This is TPK.
Val's going
This
down.
is
Yeah, we're all about to
TPK.
die.
Okay, so that's... Wow, that's really bad.
Jason told me on the ride up, he's like, last night I got some hope. I felt good about this.
You could have, and you're all like, let's just give them extra uncontested turns.
I mean, there was almost like no choice.
There was nothing else we could do.
Because
Yeah.
if we kept going, and they constantly had a reaction up,
Yeah.
A reaction.
one of them, and that they could always constantly go and hit us with.
Okay, so here's where we're at, Jane.
Mhm.
45 points of damage.
Okay.
You still up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back off.
Hey, wait a second. this cloud circulating you, does it obscure you? Your blood veil thing?
The cloud is no longer. Oh,
Oh, my,
does it make you
Okay,
guys
all your
uh,
blood veil.
hold on.
Because that could be important. That's a missed chance.
Oh my God. I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to my AC
What?
until the beginning of my next
Is that if
turn.
you take an action to wrap it around you, though?
While the shroud is active, you gain fast healing equal to half your level. You can interact with your shroud,
Yeah.
swirling it around you.
So is that a miss?
No, because she didn't take
Finally,
the action.
if you... Oh, well, I don't
No,
want to
because
say that
if
yet.
she interacted, she would have got attacked.
Yeah, seriously. I don't think so. It doesn't say anything about like obscuring you. Although, if you want to say that it does.
No. All right,
I'm good
and third attack. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, God.
How many is that in this combat? That's three
Three
or
or four of them, yeah.
in this combat alone.
I've been making
That's
a lot
number
of
4, I
jokes,
think.
but this is like not even fun. This combat is not even fun.
I think we've all taken one
Yeah,
crit shot.
I think so.
I had such a cool
I mean,
epilogue
she's
for
down.
Val.
The silence
Yeah.
She's
is
not dead,
deafening.
but she's down.
80 points of damage.
Okay. Still up.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
I have fast healing 90. It's weird.
Well, it does have...
Val is dying.
Okay, so you're unconscious and dying. This is bad.
Dro,
We all looked
do
at your
something.
sharks.
Okay,
Good,
Yep.
good luck.
Yep.
and... Oh, God. This is... It has one action left, so I guess it's going to...
This is the first one, right? It's like the first
No,
Grim
not,
Reaper.
Is it?
of this turn?
Yeah, that's number 1.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, Dro.
You got 8 attacks
8
to weather.
attacks, more to go.
Yeah, technically. Cool, because all of you are dead, so there's always a whole block of them.
Yeah.
So this was this one's turn. And so it has 1 action left. It's going to fly down across the room over to next to Drosharis. All right. It's now... Let's see.
Although, does it,
No, that goes there. That's
leave
fine.
it there.
Yep. Now it's...
if
Nope.
it's moving through
That's true.
his space.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Now it's the one that's already next to Drosharis' turn. And
You're ruining Christmas
And New Year's.
and New Year.
all right, this one's going to attack Drosharis. That's a natural 20.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
that's a sword
gosh.
symbol. That's a natural 20 because the ones on the other side, it's the head.
It's like,
lopper
you are
die.
a straight up liar. That's a natural one, and I can see it. But
No.
you're right. It's a sword.
It's a little dagger. Okay.
It's
Do you guys have
terrible.
any games that like
That are fun to
you
play?
want to play?
Okay, look, I rolled.
I don't want to play any more games.
Monopoly?
Yeah, that's not frustrating anymore.
Oh God. Okay. No, this is fine.
Maybe
78 points of damage.
Okay.
Don't
still
Wake
up?
Daddy.
All right. Only 3 more attacks.
Jump down the hole.
Coming in at Drosharis.
Jump down the hole.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. That's probably gonna be another crit.
Oh no.
It's not a natural
How is
20,
this even?
But it is a.
This is insane.
This is a wild combat. It really
Is
is.
that 6
So
crits?
wild. Yeah.
Well, this. I just rolled really high. This is not a natural 20.
5
Still a
natural
crit, maybe.
20s, right? No.
Yeah. This is 47 to hit.
It's not a crit.
Not a crit.
You're
Oh, look
using
at
a
that.
weighted dice, you bastard.
Look, it's like the same die was missing most of the time last time. Okay, I rolled lower this time. That's something.
Probably not worth it.
sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. 31 points of damage.
I'm still up.
Okay, I got 2 attacks left. Okay, this one might just miss. 34.
Miss.
Oh fuck, this one's probably gonna hit now. These dice really just heated up. How do we feel about 37?
Miss.
Oh.
Oh, and actually, let's roll this back. All those should have been coming in 2 lower.
That's right, because he's frightened.
Because he's frightened.
Oh yeah.
I think they were
45 would still hit.
okay.
Yeah.
And the natural 20 was still a natural
And
20.
20 was still natural
Okay,
20.
so none of that changes.
Yeah, you cheated perfectly.
All right, so that's its turn. Watson, let's do a death save.
Okay.
He's got to roll 2 dice.
Actually, fun fact.
Yeah.
Watson has, if I can find it here as I
Some
talk
dwarf thing.
through it, Mountain's Stoutness.
Sure.
The DC of your recovery checks when dying is 9 plus
Oh.
your dying value.
Okay,
So
wish I had
DC 10.
yeah. DC 10, you roll twice, take the lower of the 2 to stabilize.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Okay, so he's
Okay.
going to roll higher than a 10 now.
One more. Or 10.
10 or higher.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, we
Well,
can do
not a
it
crit
too.
success because of the bad stuff.
Yep.
But you are in a better spot now. Yeah. So you stabilize.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Go Watson. And now it's the final one of these turns. It's the one above Watson. So this one will fly over and come down in. This one will sort of pause 5 feet up in the air so it does not provoke an attack of opportunity coming in against you because they're intelligent foes, even if they are really, really horribly dangerous ones. And like, God, I do feel a little bad about this.
Do you?
Yeah, we
You
can,
look pretty happy
we
right
can
now.
feel that.
Yeah, you're literally the only person here smiling right now.
Smiling while you say that.
You are emanating empathy right now.
Okay.
You control all these events. You could make them go away.
It's a game. I don't want to do a disservice to the game. So an action to move over and attack Drosharis. This one's not
Dro,
frightened.
just hang in there, buddy.
That's a good roll.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 57?
That's a crit.
57?
Are
Sorry,
you kidding me?
47.
I was like,
wrong.
what?
Okay.
I was
I knew you were
77.
fudging these
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah.
He's been lying the whole
We've been
time.
adding $10.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry.
You keep saying that.
34 points of damage.
Drosharis is down and dying.
Oh,
And
God,
that, ladies
we're
and gentlemen,
all-
is a TPK.
That's it. We're all dead.
All right.
You're stabilized.
We're all
We're over 30 minutes into the episode, so you know what that means.
We win?
Well, we're not going to end the episode entirely on that note. I know I said if it ended in under 30 minutes that we'd record that, but that was over 30 minutes, so...
It only took 33 minutes for us all to die.
Or did it?
I want to kind of focus on one character in particular here.
Who is it? I'm so scared.
It's going to be you for sure.
Val.
Oh, no.
I knew it.
The lights fading, her visions kind of going away.
Oh, Val.
Where do you think her thoughts are going in this moment? She's dead.
Oh, that's such a bummer.
What do you think she's thinking as she dies?
Val is probably going back to the moment that brought her here in kind of a roundabout way, which is I think we established like 10 to 15 years ago, maybe
Sure.
before the start of this adventure. And it maybe kind of, I would imagine it kind of, her vision fades out and like the blackness kind of becomes the night sky.
Mhm.
And you can see kind of like the town of Latron. Or no, we weren't in Latron. We were somewhere nearby.
It was
In
the capital
Izarn,
city.
the capital city of Izarn. So you see the big city, the capital city, and like fires everywhere, and there's clearly some sort of unrest or riot going on. And you kind of come in on the door of a clinic, and kind of see her from the back running up to it, and knocking on the door late at night, knocking on the door.
And if the camera comes inside, it sort of...
Oh, you two have a whole scene set up here, huh?
Oh yeah.
It pans
I was
up.
just calling for a quick moment of Val's memory.
We'll make it quick.
It pans up to Watson laying on a cot, and he like tosses over to the other side, and he's like, "No, don't make me do it, Barnaby. No, you're my friend.
She's knocking louder, like dunk, 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 dunk.
I can't.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
You're my friend. What? Who is it? Are you? Are you hurt?"
And I think instead of answering, she just keeps kind of knocking, and for the sake of time, we'll just kind of go through seeing Val coming in disheveled, upset, younger, and Watson kind of caring for her and talking to her and recognizing her from the child that he knew in the scene we had previously. And then the next morning, her just taking all the stuff, including his clan dagger, and leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And she takes off, and then kind of like fading through the next few years of her life going by, and she's in a different place, and she's older. And I think just as one day, her opening a letter that just says, come to Latron, and this news coming from Camilla Dranach. And her kind of like stiffening and then walking over into a cupboard and pulling out the sawtooth saber, and maybe even just like a tear rolling down her face as she straps it on and walks out the door.
So I think this memory, this is kind of flashing by, I think something about it's wrong as you're remembering it.
Did I get one of the names of the cities wrong?
No,
It's the Galarian lore wrong.
I like more the idea that it's like you're remembering a memory, but something about it has changed. And it's in this moment of your memory as you're like just slipping. I think that you're opening up the drawer, you're unwrapping your mentor's saber, right? That's who it belonged to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to rattle. Just in the drawer.
I hate that noise.
And you hear this clicking. And it's in this moment of memory that right when you go to reach for the saber, you feel it just cut into your hand.
Ugh.
Somehow, even in this memory, and the blood starts to run, these little shapes moving. And right as the final bit of light kind of fades from your memory, as you're fading down to dying 2 or 3, you just hear that. And you hear like almost a whispered woman's voice in your ear. Just barely. Can you make a perception check for me? And your choice here. I'll let you make either a religion check or a perception check.
I'm going to do a perception.
Okay.
I'm going to roll it with an actual die. This seems
Yeah.
important. Ooh, and that's a natural 18. Where were you when I needed you? It's a 44 total.
It's almost as if for a second you can understand that. And it's almost as if
Like
that
the clicking?
and a voice sort of entwined together. And it's like you're hearing two separate strands of information. You're hearing the phrase, all must face, and then you simultaneously hear her and my judgment.
That doesn't sound good.
But not this day. And that's when you feel it's an odd thing. What at first felt like insects crawling on your body then starts to feel like spider legs wrapping around your entire body.
Oh no.
And you just feel yourself being brought into it. And you just see the light going farther and farther away from you down this tunnel.
Oh no.
And it begins to spin
Oh no.
and circle. And so now coming back to this room, whose turn was it? Who just got taken down?
I got
Bro.
taken down.
And let's see. Drasharis went. Oh, looks like it was this one's turn. So we're going to enter in the initiative order right here. And we're going to have to just play this out. And this is where you're going to have to trust me a little bit. This is going to be a little odd for radio because none of you are awake.
We also don't trust you.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's separate. Though.
I'm so confused about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
We know nothing.
He said to trust him and let it roll.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do.
So I'm just going to run this basically, and let's talk with some perception checks. Watson, you've stabilized, so we're going to say you start hearing. Have you ever heard the sound? Like, have you ever, maybe like, I know that you have a little bit, you don't love spiders.
I fucking hate spiders.
So could you imagine for
that's
me
an understatement.
that you hear the sound of like a wave of spiders? What that would sound like?
This is worse than dying.
It's
Just let us die.
It's almost like that in a rolling wave of audio that you swear you hear from the edge of death.
Jason looks so happy right now. What's going on?
Because I think Jason remembers something. So let me check some rules.
Ugh.
Wait, are these the psychopomps?
Let's see.
They worship the spider. Come back, guys.
They don't worship a spider.
They don't worship the spider.
Are they the spider?
No.
Do they have a pet spider?
No.
Maybe?
Do they have abdomens?
So you just hear that. I don't even know how to like describe like the wave of ocean of almost white noise that would be something as soft as
Even just thinking about that, I have like chills.
spider legs.
I mean, I'm sure Syrinscape has a spider swarm sound in there.
We
Look,
don't need that.
Syrinscape's
We don't
amazing,
need
but
that.
I'm not going to spend the time looking for the, I'm sure, phenomenal spider.
What they do
Swarm
have
of spider sounds.
is swarm sounds for the Starfinder.
Oh, the bug
Yeah.
species.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would sound just okay. So look, this becomes a thing. I'll use the amazing Syrinscape.
Yeah.
And grab some of that. So let's go ahead and do some rolls. I feel like rolls are going to be appropriate. Yeah, I like that.
I got rolls
Me too.
for days.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's see. You're gonna hear you'll hear the same sounds of things disappearing and reappearing.
Like a flash and a pop.
Yeah. So let's say that reaction gets used. And then it's going to.
Are we all unconscious while something is coming in here and kicking ass for
Well, hold
us?
on,
And we just
Rickety.
wake up and all the Grim Reapers are gone?
I think it's just Rice Krispies. We've heard, and there's a crack and a pop.
Where's the
eating
snaps?
cereal in
Okay.
here.
Where's
so
the
those two
snap?
trigger. And then.
It's Keebler elves.
The Keebler elves just come in.
That's going to be a critical hit.
And we're like, oh, God.
There's a fight going on.
Something's
Something's going down. I'm so confused but excited but also scared.
I know.
Oh God, I've got to
I
do
don't know
so
what it
much extra
Means
math
for
now.
us.
I love how James is basically just playing a game by himself right now and we're all just observing.
This is my childhood when I didn't have friends to play D&D with. I'm like,
Aw.
play with
Now I'm
myself.
sad.
Yeah,
Childhood.
Now we feel bad for you.
Oh, All right, so let's talk about some damage from that. That's going to be fine, right? Yeah, you'll be good. All right, and when does that kick in? I think it's the beginning of your turn. Drosharis, roll a d8 for me.
3.
Drosharis, you gain 3 hit points.
What?
Drosharis is awake.
And if you want to open your eyes for me, yep, starts turn. And you're going to see...
Like that sound, dong, that's when his eyes open.
Dong.
Dong.
Yeah.
And you see...
Don't you have red eyes too?
Yeah.
The first thing you see is a giant tarantula.
Oh, wow.
Right there. And like it's the size of like... It's probably going to be like I said, it's the size of like a 150-pound dog.
I feel like this might be a good thing for our characters, but it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
It
Feels like that's
Additionally,
bad news.
You see 2 robed figures with spider insignias and masks standing on opposite sides
Psychopath.
of these reapers. And
Are
you
these our
see them-
buddies?
You're unconscious.
Aren't
you don't
these
know.
the dudes who exploded that one time?
On either side of which ones?
Right there.
They just like, whoosh.
We were like, I was so excited about that actually because I was like, okay, cool. Val is built to do like deception and diplomacy and all
Yeah.
of this like social work, and finally rolls well enough to like sweet talk these psychopomps into going with us to go like kick some ass.
Yep.
And we literally take 3 steps with them, and it was like trap, they're gone.
Yep.
Can I take a guess at what's happening here?
Sure.
Some worshippers of Grandmother Spider have showed up to help kill all these Grim Reapers.
That's a good guess, but no. All right.
Ah.
I appreciate that you're trying, though. I feel like that's...
Can
that's
I
really
take a
nice.
guess at what's
Hoping it was
going on
Grandmother
here?
Spider.
Not until you wake up.
Aw.
So, Drosharis, you're conscious with 3 hit points.
Lying on the ground.
Uh-huh. What are you going to do?
I will.
You see these 2, and these are the psychopomps from earlier in the day.
What?
Yes!
They're-
Wait, that was today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was this
It was
morning,
before the
technically.
party.
Because
Wow.
y'all took a full
Oh my
rest
gosh.
midday.
Yep.
So you see, like, their bow staffs are locked in against these blades.
So
This is amazing.
can you just really quick recap
Sure.
what happened there? Because it was like the psychopomps got banished back to their plane.
You did look into it. Yeah, it was a banishment rune that rips them. So it was in a temple of Pharasma. So it rips whatever extraplanar creature is there straight to the boneyard,
Which is where they're from, right?
which is exactly where they're from. For any other creature, especially like things that mess with life and death, that's like things
like
that,
the thing we were there to fight.
those are creatures that use fear to manipulate death. So that's sort of a fringe thing, but yeah.
You got talked to by Pharasma.
Mm-hmm.
Dang!
Anyone
That's so cool.
anyone want to give me a religion? You'll have to wait till you share that story, but you can make a religion check maybe later. Drosharis, you got 3 actions, but you're on the ground. You're almost dead. And you're surrounded by
Is
Grim
Pharasma a
Reapers.
spider?
No.
Oh.
If you want to start making some religion checks in your turn, I can share some stuff.
Okay.
But you're just like, I'm dead. And
I'm
asking a lot
just
of
so
questions.
excited right now that like at least one of us being Drosharis is currently alive.
True.
All right, what are you going to do, Dro?
Drosharis is laying on his back, sees all this stuff going on. Spiders are crawling around.
Closes his eyes again. It's like, you got
And he
this.
Kind of holds his arms out to the side
Okay.
and starts muttering
Oh, God. I don't know what you can do.
and casts a 30-foot cone.
Okay. So just tell me what you're going to hit. I trust you. You know
Yeah.
these things.
At least 2 of those guys the 2 guys to the north
All right.
without trying to hit the psychopomps.
Okay. So
And
you
we'll cast a spell called Vampiric Exsanguation.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
And we'll start sucking the life force out.
Now, do these have to be living creatures?
It doesn't say that. It just says blood and life force. So life force, this is up to you.
I feel like this
It's
is
negative damage. And
Life
you're,
force is very
you're
ambiguous.
absorbing that negative damage towards your hit points.
I don't think undead can take negative damage. I think they're immune to well, let me see. Immunity. Is this a death effect?
No. Yes. Sorry.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So
That's what- okay.
you would know this.
All right, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
give you that. You, Jason,
Cool.
may not know this, but Drosharis would know undead things, in which these clearly are some kind of undead, would not take death effects.
Then instead, he will start casting Obscuring Mist.
Okay. So you're gonna cast a spell?
Yep.
They don't do anything in response.
Nice.
All right, that's 2 actions to cast Obscuring
2
Mist.
actions to cast. No, 3. Obscuring Mist is 3 actions.
It's 3 actions? All
Mhm.
right, just basically tell me when we need to know stuff about that. Drosharis. Hey, Fox, roll a d8.
Oh God.
Oh,
See what happens.
20
3.
foot burst.
You're conscious with 3 hit points.
What?
All right. I'm going to. God, what do I
How y'all
do?
feeling right now?
I'm
Better.
so hyped. I'm not mad at you anymore.
I feel like the Deus Ex Machina has come and saved us, and I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Although I am a little bit scared that it's going to be like, okay, we saved you guys, but now you're going to die in 30 days or something. Like
The Deus Ex Machina gave us the finger and then smashed our faces into the ground.
Yeah.
So it's only nice that it picks us back up.
True. True.
Fox is going to heal battle medicine himself.
That's not a bad plan. All right, so go ahead. You want to start doing that roll? It'll be Val's turn next. You can deal with your death saves.
I would just like to first convey to the listeners how truly bummer the atmosphere has been in here for like 35 minutes
Yeah.
while we paused after everyone dying. So this is nice.
So Fox, any idea what else you're going to do this turn? You got 2 other actions. And then you can roll
Okay.
your battle medicine on Jane's turn.
Yeah, I've got to stand up and grab my halberd.
Cool. Stand up, grab the halberd.
Mm-hmm.
You're back. You're a knight.
And I'll heal. I'll let you know what that is.
So you stand up, eagle scream or whatever. I can't do a good eagle scream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to try to do a better one. Hey, Val, I need to roll a death save for me.
Okay, is
I'm
that
just
just a
kidding, roll a
D20?
D8.
Oh, okay. I was like, everything was going so bad. I just believed you that would happen. 5.
You have 5 hit points, but as you come to, you still hear the ringing. Actually, you know what I think should is, does your shroud turn off when you die?
That's what I was going to ask. It doesn't say anything about that. It just says that if I die while it's active, something happens. So I don't think that it goes away if I go
Do
down.
you have to concentrate to maintain it? No, we're checking. looking at the
I
rules.
don't see anything about that.
So I think you would both fast heal, which is
Okay.
going to be 8, and then plus the other number you just rolled.
Awesome.
I think it's probably really hard to kill someone who's actively tapped into the power of a god.
Yeah. Well, and I think it makes sense because you have to interact with the shroud in order to like swirl it around you and gain the +1 to AC. But I think otherwise it's just kind of
And
there.
what's the duration on it? Because it should have a listed duration.
1
and that's-
minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, so yeah, it's just a minute. So you are very hard to kill while that's up.
That's true.
Yeah. So
You
I
would've gained that
probably
anyway.
I probably
Exactly.
wouldn't have died right now regardless because I would just
Yep,
keep getting
just
hit
would've been-
points and coming.
Just would have been you with 3 hit points against all 3 of these Grim
Yeah,
Reapers.
NBD,
totally
but then I
fine.
would like keep popping back up because I would keep.
Well, except every time you go down, you'll come back up with a wounded
Yeah.
condition.
Yeah.
That's the
But
balance.
okay, so I also realized that I actually have a feat. It doesn't matter right now, but like
it
I
might
can.
matter. This fight is not over.
So
As long as it's not a once per day thing.
yeah, I have something. It only works one time, but like basically.
What is it?
I need to find it. I read it earlier, but it's like if you go down to dying and then you come back, you can like negate going down that tracker one time.
Okay. Well,
So-
find that when you can. But right now, you are conscious with, what is it? 8 from your.
I have 13
fast
hit
healing.
points.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Uh,
Actually, do you want to give me? Let's do a free religion check and go ahead and roll this yourself. You can
Okay.
see the result.
Fox healed 45, so he's got 48 total.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Yikes.
Okay.
that
over
religion
here
check is going to be a
Touch me with some of that.
You're still look. This one will not be suffering from the roll twice. And did you roll twice and pick the lower on your medicine check?
I did. I rolled a 19 and a 16.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
26 on the religion, so not great.
That's going to be enough here. So here's what I'm going to say. This is the one check that because it's sort of like mental in the background here is not based off of your is not going to be the minus the 2 dice pick the lower.
Okay.
But you recognize those words.
Okay.
We'll face her judgment. We'll face my judgment. Those are the words of the Church of Pharasma. So, but for some reason they were said. You sort of heard them in the voice of a Chekek.
So I think later Val's going to be like, did everybody hear that? Or was that just me? But for right now, she is just like fueled by her general sense of rage. And I think she's a little bit like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
So you've dropped all your weapons when
dropped all my weapons.
And you're prone.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to battle medicine myself.
Okay.
I don't really know how it works because I just got it in our level up.
Do you have any? You'll be able to battle medicine yourself and have 2 other actions. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to battle medicine myself, so I'll handle that.
Yeah.
In the next turn. And then I'm going to kip up as well, which means that I can get up without triggering any reactions.
Okay.
And then I'm going to also can I pick up my stuff as part of that?
You can pick up one thing for one action.
I'm going to pick up the Sawtooth Saber as part of that.
Okay.
And
when you do that, you remember how in the best version of memory, your hand started bleeding?
Uh-huh.
Blood is running down your arm, and you feel like as soon as your hand touches the blade, you just feel blood just gushing down your arm. But at the same time that's happening, some of your blood is running up the blade.
Cool. Could be a bad thing. I don't know.
Sounds cool.
Remind me of that next time you attack with it.
Okay, and so she's going to just start moving back into the fight because she's like, we got to just smash on these things.
That'll be 3. Kip up is one action.
Oh, picking it up isn't part of kip up. Okay,
nope,
cool.
Picking it up is 1, and battle medicine.
So yeah, she just staggers to her feet. She's like grabbing things to try to like staunch bleeding and patch herself up as she gets up, and grabs her blade and like notices her blood kind of like infusing into the Sawtooth Saber.
Sure. All right. Now we're going to have the top rightmost of the Grim Reapers. Right there. It's going to
The one
whip
that I've
over.
been messing with this whole time.
No, the one you've been messing with the whole time is, I think it's that one to the top left.
To the top left.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. But this is one that's been messed with a little, and it's going to take a swing at the psychopomp next to it. And I think it's going to miss if that roll is remembering right. I'm running so many different creature stat lines right now that I'm trying to keep it all together. But it's going to miss the psychopomp with its first attack. It is going to attack again, and I think that's probably going to be a hit. Yeah, because that's exactly a hit. And this one already has a wound on it. You can see that it's been hit at least once. So then that's going to take 35 points of damage. All right, 2 more attacks coming in at that psychopomp. All right, that is going to miss, and that's going to miss. All right, see, they're mostly all in a group now. Now it's the one to the top left, the one that you've messed with the most, Jason, Drosharis. It's whipping around and attacking the psychopomp next to it. Oh, I don't think that's going to be a crit, but that is going to be a hit. Actually, that'll be 50 to hit. So that is a crit. It crits that psychopomp.
Jeez.
I rolled bonkers damage there.
Crit in his own Deus Ex Machina.
It's not, look, there's stuff going on here, okay? Okay, so that's going to be 40. Oh, you know what? One second. Do these things have... I prepared these for fights so many ages ago. Nope, doesn't matter in this case. God, so much damage. So that's going to be...
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing this to yourself.
47 times 2. So that's going to be 90... 47 times 2? Yeah.
94.
94 plus 2d10 more, 96. 98 points of damage to this other one.
Dang.
So, devastating hit. Second attack comes flying in. That's going to be a miss. That's a miss. And that's a critical miss. That's a card.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yay.
Natural 1. Let's get out the Paizo critical fumble deck.
Top deck it, man.
Tell yourself when to stop.
Okay, here we go. This is a melee attack. Your weapon... So perfect. Its sight shings out and sticks into the wrought iron railing above the hole down to the ballroom beneath it. It'll take an athletics check to free it as an interact action, or it'll just teleport away with it probably. Hey, Watson, it's your turn. Roll a d8 for me. How you doing, buddy?
I'm very stupid.
Yeah, what do you got going
on? So this is related to the archetype.
Yeah.
And the information that I was not so aware of related to the character because I recently added it.
Yeah.
Because I have an entity as part of my character.
Sure.
When he first went to 0 hit points, he should have stayed at 1, gained temporary hit points, and the GM was supposed to take control of Watson.
Okay. All right, Trent. So how many temporary hit points you got?
Temp hit points is level.
Okay.
Plus key ability, which is wisdom, which is 6. So 23.
We'll roll a d8. I'm going to say that you were knocked out and you'll come up in this. It's
fair enough.
Wake up as this other entity.
Fucking dumb.
To be fair, there was a lot going on.
Yeah, you just got TPK'd. It's a little overwhelming. Okay, so you're at gain 2 hit points.
So 25.
Yep. So I think this creature stands up and it's just control of you, right? It doesn't like give you your hybrid form or anything.
Right.
Not
just control of me, and you determine what I do.
I think you're going to stand up, and I think you are going. What's you're a storm druid, right?
Yeah. The guide. The other stuff it says is that it is obviously highly motivated to punish whatever knocked it down.
Yeah.
James is going to be like, Watson jumps down the hole.
Just neck first, right? The guillotine below. So I think. Oh, Jason, you're raising your hand. What do you got going on?
Don't forget there's obscuring mist. It goes from me to 20-foot burst.
Yeah, so I had that
does
on all those
matter
attacks.
for Watson.
Right. I forgot about that when you guys were going.
It's a DC 5 flat check.
I think so. Let me check.
Okay.
Do you want to take my computer and
No, I
decide
got
what
this.
to do? Okay.
So let's go. I'm just going to tell you what to do, and you're going to carry it out for me.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with this. So let's go for the first damage attack on the Psychopump, on the flat check. Oh, wait, does True Seeing negate this?
It says concealed. All creatures in the mist become concealed.
You know what? I have my notes on True Seeing. Not to show my hand here too much.
Yeah,
but
all creatures... Well, I mean, if these things didn't have True Seeing, I would kind of be disappointed in them. But it says all creatures within the mist become concealed. All creatures outside the mist become concealed to creatures within it.
No, they have True Seeing and See Invisibility, but this wouldn't do either of those things. So the crit, it just negated the crit. Natural 1 on that. And let's go ahead, and then I'm rolling it right back reverse. The other attack that hit the other Psychopomp, 5, so that still goes through.
You know what's funny is you were like, make sure I do this, and I like let you have like 2 or 3 actions with characters. And
no, it's all good. Well, so you caught me before it came too far around. All right, so Watson...
it goes up to, like Watson, you're on the edge of it.
Perfect. So Watson, you are going to just use one of your focus spells, and you're going to Lightning Strike. Just Fury and Wrath. Unless, do you have any spells that deal fire damage?
No. Focus spells would be Tempest Surge.
So you're going to Tempest Surge the nearest one, which is... I have that one here. You're going to Tempest Surge it.
It's a reflex save.
Yep, and it's going to trigger a reaction from one of them.
Sure.
And it's sure enough going to take its reaction.
Okay.
And it's the one just directly south of you. It's just going to warp up 5 feet and attempt to strike at you. But you are upset and angry at this thing that hurt you. And it's going to lash out with this attack. Oh, God, that's a really good roll. Yeah, I know.
Back down you go.
So let's see
I'm just
how
going to
we're
hold
doing
a piece
here.
of paper up that says obscuring mist.
Obscuring mist. So no big deal here, Trent, but that's just going to be a 49 to hit.
That is a crit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Flat
so
check.
DC 5, is that all it is?
Roll the 10.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So Watson
left us
is
dying 2.
dying 2.
Yeah, I don't even roll that damage. It's
On a crit, it takes you down to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does it not take you to 3?
Well, you technically never died.
That's true.
You
that's
stopped
fair.
at 1 hit point 0 and came
I'm
up
just
as this creature.
stupid.
Well, that's fine. So you do this. It does interrupt the action. So the spell doesn't go off, and you're unconscious and dying 2.
Does he lose the focus spell?
Yes, you lose this focus point.
Yeah.
Because you did spend it. The energy was gathered. So that was Watson's turn. Now it's the final one down there to the south's turn. It's going to attack the one that turns out didn't get critted. So roll that hit. That is going to be a hit against it. Roll the flat check. It is going to be a successful flat check. 44 points of damage against the psychopomp on the west. And then it's got, because these things have so many actions, this is, I'm sure, great radio for everyone. So remember, everyone, just start really talking about how excited you are or speculating about what's going on.
I mean, I'm dead again.
Yeah. No speculation
So that's going on.
Does hit with that.
And dying for is dead.
Dying for is dead, yes.
So you're at dying 2. And if you fail a death save, then you go to dying 3.
Let me see if.
And if any of us go back
affects
down
this.
again, we all go to dying 2 because we've already been dying 1.
I was down to dying 2, so
Yeah.
I would be
I was at dying
3.
1.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll go down to dying 3, you'll go down to dying 2. Or
Yeah,
if you
I'm
get critted,
wounded.
you'll go straight down to dying 4 and
Right.
instantly die.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
oh
wounded
no.
Yeah, and you only have how many hit points right now?
30. Oh, no, I have 45 now.
Oh, because you battle medicine yourself. All right, so we got 2 more attacks. I think that one...
So we're not out of the woods.
Oh, no. By no means. That's actually going to be a miss. Final attack. That probably will still... That'll exactly hit this creature. Flat check. Still hits. So
Who's
the
hitting
creature...
you?
So this is the southernmost Grim Reaper is attacking the Psychopomp on the west.
Got it.
And just railing, just swing, 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 swing,
Yeah.
trying to cut it to pieces.
Swing.
That's
Humping
going to be
this
30 points
psychopomp.
of damage there. All right. Okay, it's now that Psychopomp's turn. And I think it is going... I don't know. Who was it who... Do you remember... I should really check my notes, but screw it. I
What's
think
up?
it was... I'm trying to think who was it who talked them down. Is it you, Jane?
The
Yeah.
psychopomps?
Yeah, I
It
think
Yeah.
it
was
was.
Jane.
So this one's going to attempt to cast a spell targeting you, which is going to trigger some stuff from them. So we're going to get... I'm actually going to have 2 react against this one. So we're going to have the... Oh, God. We're going to have the southernmost Grim Reaper teleport to the west side. And it's just going to foom, foom, right there and interrupt. So they're going to stay right where they are.
Okay.
Those 2 there.
We'll say they switch spots.
Actually, that one that's over near Watson is going to teleport down near the near the Psychopomp on the west. So all 3 have sort of teleported to the west, boom, boom, right over there. They're all now surrounding this one Psychopomp.
Did you roll a flat check?
Not until they teleport for sure. The attacks, I'll see if I hit. Then I'll roll
Okay.
the flat check. So it's going with the one in the bottom, which is the one that you've messed up, Jason. Rolled a hit. That is going to be for sure a hit. But let's see on that flat check. Natural 1 misses and
Yes.
does not interrupt.
Obscuring
then-
mist.
Yeah. And then we'll have the one on the northern side. That's going to be a hit. And that is a natural 20. On the
Oh,
just on the concealment check,
Good,
not
good.
on the hit. So
Okay.
just a
Use it
normal
there.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
These things have
you have
taken.
been rolling like crazy
rolling
today.
rocks.
That's
over there.
insane.
Can I see that die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to roll it, you can.
Something
Can
is
we all use
questionable about
it?
your
If it rolls
dice
a
rolling.
20, I'm chucking it out the window.
I don't think scientifically you could have ever rolled this many 20s.
I
Go
think
buy a
it's,
lottery ticket, bro.
Yeah.
I think really it's just that like I'm rolling so many times, them getting 4
Yeah,
actions a
it's
piece,
true.
and plus acting on other people's turns that just the 20s are coming up. I mean, it's still a lot, but I'm having more opportunities. So that does interrupt that spell. I think. Yeah, it did that. So I think it's just going to try to. I don't have as many actions here left as I really can. I think it will try to smack at this thing for its final action. I think it's going to be a hit, though. Yeah, that's for sure going to be a hit. That's actually a crit against these things. It's going to strike out with its bow staff, and it's going to hit with... I could use my D8s. On deck is me again, and then you, Jason.
You good guy or you bad guy?
Me good guy. Well,
Okay.
arguably not. Me other Psychopomp. How's that?
Gotcha. Good guy to us.
We can
Yeah.
just discuss moral ambiguity while he
Ally.
does that.
Yeah.
Please,
We'll call it
please,
ally.
please,
Ally,
vamp.
yes.
Ally.
I don't know. I mean,
Should we just leave and let the psychopomps
Well,
deal
see you
with it?
later.
I feel like if I move, I'm dead again. I only have 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Hard to escape them.
It is.
Yeah. They'll just follow you. That's the thing, too, is that, like, this was so particularly brutal because we couldn't run away even.
Mhm.
They would just
Yeah,
teleport
they
to
just
wherever
follow
you
you.
are.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Those
It's pretty
reactions
cool.
are brutal.
Brutal.
They just
The fact
smack
that there's
up on
3
you.
of these is insane.
Okay, that's its turn. Now it's the other one's turn. It's going to target you, Jane, with a
Aw.
spell.
Oh.
This is the Psychopomp.
Oh, good. Yay.
It's. Let's see. I got to make sure I'm doing the math on this one right because it's pretty notable. Oh dear God. Okay, so can someone get a calculator up for me?
Yes.
Oh, this is actually wait, this is super easy math. Never mind.
Probably still need one.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you don't want to be wrong. So
All right, I need to roll a lot of d8s here, so let's start doing this. 7 plus 6. You know what? I got
13.
an idea. We're just gonna. There's enough dice here, and I don't have an automatic dice roller. We'll be back with you in just 1 second. All right, Jane, you heal 74 points of damage as this
Heck
gets off
yeah!
a heal spell on you.
It didn't get interrupted?
Nope. All
Good.
3 reactions have been used.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I knew I liked these psychopomps.
And
I think I did say too when we first encountered them that like Val felt connected to them because they're all about keeping the balance of life and death, and she came from this kind of culty assassin background.
And I think even as it does, you sort of hear this like weird whisper through your mind. And let me see if this is canon, if I can do this correctly. Yeah, you get this kind of like odd, you can almost kind of whisper it to you across the room.
Our lords and ladies see eyes to eyes on this matter. Do not fail.
And you feel like this weird life kind of surging into you.
Oh God.
That's cool.
All right.
I think
one,
technically, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
gods. And then it's going to use the command action / sustain to send this giant tarantula over to flank with its friend here, right between the two. So this is a move to the west to flank with the other psychopomp, and we're going to do some tarantula shit. I honestly don't know if these
Yikes.
things can even hit, but it's got. Oh wait, no, that's no, that misses. They can't hit without a natural 20, but they're in there flanking for fun.
Cool.
Tarantula shit.
Little fun flanking.
Tarantula shit.
A little flavor flank.
Flavor flank.
No, this is real.
This is a
flanking.
real flank. It's a little fun flank.
Fun flanking.
Okay.
Flanking for fun.
Flanking for fun and
With
profit.
your friends.
Hey, Drosharis, go ahead and roll a d8 for me. It's going to be some fun
17.
stuff.
I got a 6.
Had me for a second.
I was
so
like, yeah, 17 makes
you gain
sense.
6 hit points.
Okay.
What you going to do?
Drosharis
Uh-huh.
sees all this shit going around and there's this crazy spider, but, you know, just that fight to never stop.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, think back to that woman that found him in the river. Her voice in his head, like telling him to keep going, keep going, keep going. He reaches over, grabs his sword.
Yes.
And I imagine that these other characters are facing away from him, and he kind of like uses his sword to stand himself up.
Yes.
Double
What a
hands,
badass.
and just comes down on that
The one he's
one to the
balancing
side
out.
that I've been attacking
Uh,
this whole time.
You'll be flanking it.
Okay.
Because of some weird reach angles and stuff, you'll be flanking that one. So I get a -2 to my AC. Don't worry about your bonus.
Okay.
What's your to hit?
46.
Not a crit.
Okay.
Just
close.
barely. Actually, wait a second. With the decay on frightened, it should, I think, only be frightened 1 still.
Frightened 1 at this point, yeah.
So that's a crit.
Shit, yeah.
If that's right.
Yes.
Like, if I'm wrong, we're just gonna call it this is crazy, and that's still on there. So that's a crit.
What?
How's 60 looking?
Oh! Get him!
That's a
Boom.
much
Oh, wait.
better roll.
Sorry.
Okay.
It was supposed to be two-handed.
Okay.
60's enough.
All
I'm not
right.
re-rolling that shit. 60.
So it's not dead, but it's not looking
Oh my gosh.
good.
And so there stands Drosharis.
So you stand up, pick it up, swing. That's your whole
Swing,
turn. But
yep.
just
Okay,
boom,
okay.
cut into it. But it's now frightened too.
Mm,
It's flat-footed,
mm-hmm.
regardless.
And
And
because I
it's
hit it with my
bleeding.
sword, it's bleeding 1d6.
You know,
Unless it
D12,
still
you
had the
critted.
D12. So yeah.
Actually, I forgot to roll that, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that for last turn. It's dead.
Oh,
You
Yes!
stand up and you cut down death.
And then he looks over at the other one and just points his sword at it.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and take that pawn off the map.
I frightened and killed death.
All right, so look,
Oh,
here's the
that
deal.
feels so good. I hate these things so
Knight's
much.
Wrath, son.
We're going to keep this out. We're going to finish this combat.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go.
Woo.
All
Long
right.
episode.
Fox, it's your turn.
Fox.
Roll
I
D8
have goosebumps.
as a field of life
That's
is
8.
pulsing
I rolled
through
an
you.
8.
kind of thought that's what you had done. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I realized that, like, mechanically, if they can get it off, that's really good.
It's another one I'm just gonna let that one slide.
Why?
Nothing.
No, what?
No. Just let it.
Oh no.
I'm
no.
curious.
No,
Did I
Trent's
mess
just
something
making
up?
a joke.
It was a word play.
A wordplay about you saying get it off.
Oh, I understand.
Well, it's not funny if you explain the joke, Jane.
That's the most funny then.
Well, so I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
It's nighttime.
Unlike
Am
Trent's
I allowed to
silly
take healing
question.
from this?
Oh, no.
Does
let
it
me
do
see
damage?
Let me see what Field of
So
Life
that's what
says.
I'm wondering. Like,
Oh,
are
shit.
we handsing off or am I laying down still?
Let me see what it says.
No, because it's positive healing.
It does say positive healing.
Wait, it also can, or negative damage, not negative healing.
Also, undead creatures that start in the area should be taking damage.
They have some special rules.
Damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, they can pick and choose if they take that damage, I think, right?
So he hands up the chest piece on that. You came back, but no, you did not heal.
I will not
anymore.
heal anymore at this point, yeah.
So if something got you up, that's a weird one, but I don't want to roll back like 2 turns of
I
combat.
know,
That's
right?
just too
And
much
like,
math.
get rid of 60 points. Like, come on.
Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll say it's a weird one. This is borderline religious intervention. So
Mhm.
we'll call it there. We'll say for that one moment, your god lets you heal from that one turn.
Nocticulus, just like.
Honestly, because look, this is a high enough level adventure. The gods are paying attention. I'm gonna call it the minor boon of Nocticula.
Sick.
Let you receive that healing, that sort of sanguine healing.
Hell yeah.
Okay, if you think about it though, it's not that much of a stretch given what's going on here. Like, we are coming in trying to stop this organization that is effectively like perverting the flow of life and death by trapping these souls within
Sure.
the blades. So I mean, I feel like it's reasonable that the gods would be like, we got to figure this out.
Perfect.
All right, Fox, what do you do?
All right, Fox is going to. His wings are gonna kind of come out.
Yes.
Buffet himself into the air.
Okay.
Cool.
He's gonna hover over the spider
Mm-hmm. Good.
and
Good.
flank that death guy.
I thought you were going to say you
Nice.
ride the spider.
And then he's gonna spell strike.
Yeehaw.
Okay. I do not take any reaction.
Okay, good.
Is that what you meant?
I was gonna do the one. I was gonna be in the
Yeah.
same square as the spider, but that's fine.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, I see. Flying around.
Just
so
over
you
top
flank
it.
with the psycho pump.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got you. We know where you're at. Go ahead and let's roll some attacks. That's right. Rolling twice, picking the lower.
Nice job, Trent.
You
I
got
just
this.
messed
I believe in
everything.
you. How you doing?
I've got a 36.
That's a miss.
I have a patch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Spending the patch.
Spinning the patch.
Spending the patch. Okay.
Less 34.
Damn. So
That's
Oh,
it.
That's such a brutal ability.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
gonna be some chain lightning.
That would have been cool. Hey Val, it's your turn.
Okay, so
and you, you've got this sawtooth saber in hand.
yeah. So Val is up and at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty far away. Val is going to take her full movement over to get close to. Let's see. Sorry, I have to count.
There's 2 Grim Reapers. There's the one to the north and the one to the south. And there's so many enemies around, you can basically flank either one. The quickest path's going to be the one to the northwest.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that one. I'm going to flank that one.
Yep. And you'll be flanking that. If you go to the north from there, that's what you'll be flanking it with the Psycho Pump.
I just can't reach.
That's all good.
And then Val.
Actually, with the spider, but yeah, point is you're flanking.
Yes. And then Val also says, as she's walking over there, what the gardeners are doing is against nature. the gods have seen eye to eye. Get up. We cannot fail. And enact her heroic presence, which will give 10 willing creatures 12 temporary hit points. So everybody here gets 12.
This is not healing.
Yeah, 12 temporary hit points.
You up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then and I think that like she's being spoken to in her mind by a god right now, so I feel like there's a bit of a vibe, and you guys are like, wow, this. And so anyway, it's
Does
like
this include Watson?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my
so
God.
Watson wakes up,
For now,
and
until the temp goes away, he
then-
dies again.
well, and also so then you all get a +2 bonus if we have to do a will save or something, but the willing creatures have to obey my commands while this is going on, and so I said, get up. And if it's something that you wouldn't normally do, you roll a will save and you don't have to do it. But
I would never normally listen to you.
and you can give me my temporary hit points back, sir. But she basically said, get up, command Watson to wake up and get up with these 12 hit points. So that happens. And then she's going to take a swing at this Grim Reaper.
Okay. Roll that attack with the Sawtooth Saber.
Okay.
Roll twice, take the lower.
Dang it.
All right.
So that's going to be a 38.
Because you're flanking, that hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7.
It's
I
a
was
7,
like, well,
yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah. So that's a hit. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. I wasn't even prepared to roll damage at all because I just assumed I would.
I like this real dice rolling better. It seems to be doing better for you.
It is. It is doing better for me.
So damage to the Sawtooth Saber, which I don't
Yeah,
know if you had
but-
set up, do you?
I do actually.
Okay, nice.
It's 17 points of damage.
Now
so
go ahead
not
and
a
roll
lot, but-
3d6 as well.
Ooh. Fun.
Remember your blood running up the saber right now?
Oh, so cool.
You feel it at the last second guide your blade to a slightly different spot on this creature.
Cool. So that's an extra 11 points
So how much total?
of damage.
28, I think. You said 17 plus
yeah.
11.
Yeah. 28.
Okay. And that's your turn.
What a shit show.
What a shit show.
Right.
Okay. So
Does that, because I made that command with the heroic presence, does that mean that Watson can get up on my turn and not his
No.
turn? Dang it.
no one gets to act out of order. All right. So now it's the one that you just attack's turn, Jane. And it's going to, you didn't spend an action to like raise that around you, did you? So you don't have your bonus to AC.
No.
So it's going to whip around and attack you. That's going to be a 46 to hit.
That's a hit.
Is it a crit?
No, it is not a crit.
Flat check for obscured miss.
Is that within 20 feet of? Yes, it is. It meets the flat check. 13.
It is
All
not a
right.
crit.
Well, I
Not a
tried.
crit. That's good. So strikes with the scythe. That's a stupidly good roll.
It's like worse when
It
you say
sounds,
that.
It sounds like he says that every time.
I know.
48 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a really good roll. So that's first attack. Second attack coming in. That's going to be a 34 to hit.
Not a hit.
Third attack, I think it's going to be a 38 to hit. No, 34 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yes.
And final attack is definitely a miss, critical miss, even.
Woohoo.
But it has its reaction
bad.
back. And now it is the Psycho Pump on the East's turn. The Psycho Pump that's farther away from you, Val. The one that's over near you, Drosharis. So it sort of stands next to you, looks at you, and I gotta see what it can even do to you, you weird undead person.
It's not very nice.
You didn't have to
Unkind.
go there.
I was born like this.
I mean,
I will say, when I made this character, I was like, that's going to be a sticky situation.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off.
There was
Yeah.
some inherent
Mhm.
risk there for sure.
it is going to attempt to cast a spell. So then the Grim Reaper over near you, Val, is going to jump over to this creature, to the Psycho Pump on the east, the one over near Drosharis, and attempt to disrupt it. That's going to be a miss, so it doesn't disrupt it. Drosharis,
Go ahead and use those reactions. That's fine.
Yeah, use them up.
you have, for 10 minutes, Death Ward.
Nice.
So that's a +4 status bonus, saves against death and negative effects, negative resistance 10, and suppressing the effects of the doom condition.
Cool.
And these have been dealing negative damage, so that's going to stop some of that. It will then attempt to strike the Grim Reaper. The worst of 2 attacks. I think that's not great. That is going to be a miss as it whips around and attacks at them. Now it's the one on the west here's turn. It's going to look over at you. Let's see. Let's go with you, Watson. It's going to cast a spell, and it's going to heal you for a lot of damage. So, Trent, can you do me a favor and just roll this for me? Because it has one of these spell slots left. Just go ahead and roll 4d8 plus 48. No, sorry, not 48. It should be 6d8 plus 48.
Okay.
Can I add one thing
heal
really
that
quick
much.
that I
Yeah,
forgot?
Jen.
I know my hand's like a little off the chess piece, but I forgot that when I hit with the Sawtooth Saber, it actually also causes bleed.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
We got that on there.
Do you do that at the end?
End of this creature's turn, which it is right
Okay.
now. It's bleed 1d6, right?
Yes.
That is 81.
So you heal 81 hit points.
Yes.
Jane, the
Nice.
creature is still bleeding, and it took 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Is there a way to
Yeah.
add temporary hit points in Hero Lab?
No, I just added them
Just
and
added his hit
remembered how
points.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's its turn, and then it's also going to bow staff strike the one that's flanking with Drosharis. So it'll roll. I think that's going to be a miss. Yeah, that's a miss, but that's its turn. Drosharis, it's your turn,
Drosharis.
and you are
Dro.
flanking this one with a Psycho Pump.
Dro is going to take a swing at the guy to the west of him,
The one you're flanking.
the one I'm flanking.
All right, big swing, big swing.
43.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Not a crit, obviously, even with
crit.
flanking, but that's definitely
Yeah.
a hit. Go ahead and roll some damage. This one's
Mhm.
getting a little... Oh, well, this one's less beaten up.
Okay. 29.
But points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to do the grab, combat grab.
Okay.
So swing, grab, that's one action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt a dazing blow.
Okay. What's that do?
You roll a DC 36 fortitude save.
Okay. What kind of effect is this? It'll just have traits in the attack.
Fighter and press.
Okay. And what's the effect that you're going to potentially put on?
Stunned.
Oh, okay. What's the DC?
36.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay. Do you have to hit with that, or is that just an automatic strike?
No,
Like-
it's let's see.
I'm not sure, like, is that a strike that you hit with, and if the strike hits, then they make
a
that check?
strike against. Yeah, so I have to
Alright,
make
so
a
it's a
strike
hit.
against it.
And it seems like it'd still do damage as well.
Yeah, it just doesn't do.
And just note for the listeners, you're not rolling a mischance because you have like blind fight, basically, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have blind fight, so it basically negates my
Concealment.
concealment, my
It
miss.
reduces concealment by 1 degree, essentially.
35 to a flanked creature.
35 to flank, that's a miss anyway.
Okay.
So, okay. Do you have any more actions left, or is that it? It was
Nope.
one of those
Yep.
2 actions?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, combat grab, swing, and attempt to dazing blow.
All right, Fox, it's your turn.
All right, we're just gonna try and attack.
You are flanking the... Oh, you're not flanking anyone, but you can hit both of them from there.
Okay, that's good. That's
Which one are you hitting, the west one or the east one? The east one's more messed up. Right now, there's just sort of a pile, psycho palms, all 4 of you
Oh, yeah, I
running
can reach
around,
that one,
jumping
yeah.
in. Yep.
I'll attack the east one.
Okay,
And I got a 42.
that's a hit.
All right.
Is this a strike or a spell strike?
It's just a regular strike.
All right. Roll some damage. It's a longer episode, but this is a crazy fight.
Crazy fight.
You could say that.
I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry, guys.
It's all
I
good.
always forget how to use Hero Lab when I need to be able to use it.
Yeah, it's just there's
Same.
a lot going on.
It's one of those things.
Val, you're up on deck.
It's been a really emotional day.
Yeah, you all died.
40
Yeah.
damage?
Okay,
That's a
nice.
hit.
Oh, that's the hit. Sorry.
Okay,
25 damage. That seems more.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro. You need to do that more often.
And then I'll roll to hit again.
and because you're flying, you have to spend an action to hover, right, or like move or sit down because you're in the air.
Oh, yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah.
It's a miss. It's a 2.
Okay,
I've rolled a lot of 2s.
Val, it's your turn.
All right, so she's going to first and foremost regain 8 hit.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Actually, all of you who are still in the sphere of life, except for Drosharis, on your last turns, all would have gained another D8 hit points.
Awesome.
So just remember that for yourself. When you start your turn, gain D8 hit points.
Ooh, I got an 8 on that.
Nice. So you got some hit
I
points
got
back.
an 8 last time. I got a 3 this time.
How far is Watson in this order?
Did he not
You're
go?
back up top. You
Okay.
were, yeah.
Okay. Because Watson hasn't gone since the last time I went.
Well, I just missed him. So
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, MVD just
you were
just our
unconscious again.
healer.
That's why no one had healed you yet.
I gave him 12
She
temporary
gave me
hit
12
points
hit points.
so that he would
Oh.
get up. Can we roll it back and let Watson?
Yeah,
take it?
Watson, no.
it's
Watson,
good,
take your
it's good,
turn.
it's
No, this is a good place to stop. Watson, take your turn. You have temporary hit points and another D8 healing. And you are you this time, not the entity
Correct.
possessing you.
The entity known as
The artist formerly known as Watson.
See,
So
on the
Watson
ground.
has been commanded. He
Yeah.
has to stand up.
Yep.
So he's going to stand.
That's one action. Provokes. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it does.
It would have, but they use a reaction on something else because of the reverse order thing.
He is going to play it safe here. He's going
Okay.
to 2-action cast Regenerate on himself.
nice.
Smart ass. All right.
Yeah.
So you take care of that. Jane, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. She's going to divide. Well, she's going to move.
You can flank the western one with
Yeah.
an easy move.
Yep, going
So
to
you'll flank
move
around
up
the
there.
Psychopomp, flank with Drosharis to the west of that Grim Reaper.
Indeed.
Awesome.
And then she's going to devise a stratagem.
So you'll roll twice and pick the lower.
Yep. First roll's a 4, so that
It's
sucks.
probably not great.
And the second one's a 14. So we're going to go with the 4, but that would mean that it's a 34 to hit.
Sure. Now is the sawtooth saber a agile weapon or finesse weapon?
It is.
Okay.
It's
so
both.
Oh, nice.
What does that mean?
It means that you can get your extra dice
Yeah, you sneak
from your
attack.
attack.
Yes.
Well, it's not sneak attack. It's the strategic strike
Oh,
thing.
that's right.
Strategic
strike.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's that total to hit? 4 plus your attack bonus from the sawtooth saber.
34.
34 minus 2 for flanking it. Still a miss.
Dang it.
So that's move, attack, move, devise, attack. Do you want to roll? You want to try to roll another recall knowledge
I
on these
do.
things, or at this point, do you not really care as much?
I would like a recall knowledge.
You don't know anything.
Okay. I have 1 action left.
Nope, that's all of them.
That's it. Okay.
All right. Now it is the one on the right's, the one on the east side's turn, the one that's over near the Psychopomp and Drosharis. I think it's going to swing at the Psychopomp near it, which is also that's the less messed up Psychopomp. So it's going to go swing. Oh, that's going to be a hit. That's actually a crit on that Psychopomp.
Nice.
Ugh.
I really hope these psychopomps don't die again. They're like, God, every time we show up with these guys.
So they technically didn't die. They were just ripped back to their home
Yeah.
dimension.
They're like,
Yeah.
we keep needing to tell you something.
Okay, so that's 56 points of damage plus 57. So 59 points of damage to this one.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not great. And then it gets 3 more attacks. That's going to be a miss. That's a miss. And that first one should have had a miss chance. It did hit. And the last one is that might still be a hit. Yeah, that's still a hit. All right. So, yeah, cool. It's going to be 28 points of damage. How's everyone doing?
Hanging in
I'm-
there.
Yeah, I can't complain.
I was
Okay.
just thinking, like, is this the hardest fight that y'all who have played more Pathfinder than I have ever played?
Yeah.
Because this certainly feels
Watson.
very freaking hard to me.
These are notoriously difficult creatures.
I
Watson,
would
it's
say
your
it's
turn.
not the hardest because they're kicking our ass so much
Yeah.
that, like, we're just getting our ass beat.
Right. It's just not back and forth.
Yeah.
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 So Watson heals 15 off the
Okay.
bat.
Don't forget, so you'll get D8 from
Oh,
healing
yeah,
field
plus the D8.
plus your regeneration.
That's full 8.
Oh, nice. It's a hot roll. Oh, and that one will take bleed damage from Jane. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting
Oh, right.
about. Oh,
I
6
keep
points of
forgetting that
bleed
too.
and doesn't stop bleeding.
What's some crazy shit we can pull off here?
Come on.
You got all 3
We can
actions,
do it.
Watson. On deck is me.
I don't really want to do another like massive damage to everybody because I feel like we're all pretty low.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I do think he will 3-action cast Lightning Storm.
All right, so I'm going to try to interrupt that with the one that just went.
Sure.
So the eastmost, the more of the messed up Grim Reapers is going to step up into the southern space right beneath you, which will still be in the lightning cloud or the fog cloud. and it's gonna try to strike you. Low roll here could really help you out. That's not a low roll. That was okay. So that's going to come out to 47.
It's a hit, but not a crit.
And the miss chance a hit. So it disrupts your whole action.
Well, I get the
that's
DC
right.
15.
Come
You
on,
roll 2 dice
15.
and pick the
Come
lower.
on.
That's 10.
So
you
I
have a
already
miss
failed.
chance too.
I rolled. I feel
Okay,
14 on a miss chance. So not a crit, but you lose your whole turn.
Yeah, that's the full action.
Look, guts or glory. I
Yeah.
think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage?
Yeah, you're taking that. I'm rolling that for you right
Okay.
now. It's gonna be 40 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's the Southern Grim Reaper's turn that's surrounded by Val, Dro, and the Psychopomp.
And me too. I'm just
Oh yeah,
up,
and you
catty
and the
corner.
spider technically.
And the spider.
So let's go with
Dog pile.
let's go with against Fox.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be a really fun one for me. 48 to
Yeah.
hit. Is that a crit?
Nope.
I was really hoping to crit on you because you're close. Because crit would
I know.
if I could crit and pull you down, I'd kill you, wouldn't I?
It's true.
Oh, that
Uh,
would have sucked.
That would have been crazy. I've got some HP though. No. Oh, you're mathing.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, no, it's
Sorry.
all good.
I thought you were gonna
Is the
like
panic
give
on my
I thought
face
you were gonna
not
give
enough?
some bad news.
Oh no!
But it wouldn't surprise me with how you've been rolling. So
Now I have to
Yeah.
restart my math. I'm so
Oh, no.
bad at it.
I feel like Watson's job at this point is just to take reactions.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a terrible idea.
42 points of damage.
Okay.
If you would have asked me yesterday, even this
We'll
morning,
follow up.
that
Natural one.
It's about time.
do you think that you're going to kill any of these? Oh, no. Not
Yeah.
even a little bit.
No way. You're the only one who has
Oh
it.
shit! It's stunned too, so
Yeah.
it loses
Loses
the rest of its
turn.
actions.
Nice.
Because it loses 2
Oh,
actions.
that's
Usually gets
amazing.
4 right now, but it's down to 0.
The one to the north by him, right? Is the one that-
Yeah, no, this is the southern
This-
one.
Does Watson do anything that
Oh,
stuns?
the one
It's
next
the
to
southern
me?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the one next to
stunned,
you.
too.
Dang it.
Nope.
All right, and now it's the westmost Psychopomp. No, it's the eastmost Psychopomp's turn. It's going now, and the stunned will go away each turn.
By one, right?
By
yeah,
one,
so
yeah.
it degrades, unlike slowed, which has a duration associated with it. So the eastmost Psychopomp is it's going to try to cast a heal on Fox. The last spell of this level. Yeah. So then that means I'm gonna have the the Grim Reaper closest to it in the north is just gonna bamf right where it is and attack.
Okay.
It's gonna miss, so the heal's gonna go off. So Fox, if you want to roll some dice for me,
Sure.
this is gonna come out to 68 plus 48
Okay.
hit point, and then it's going to take a strike out of the Psychopath, the Grim Reaper nearest it. Natural 1, it gets a card. Oh, that's the same one I just drew. I was like, wow, stun 2 twice in a row. It bends its weapon. It bend cracks the bow staff. Now it's the other Psychopomp's turn. It's going to attempt to cast Spirit Blast. Actually, I don't think it will. I think it'll know that that's not a good choice. Because, they're sort of knowledgeable. They know a lot of things about stuff. And I think it's going to cast... Actually, I don't know what the right choice here is. I think it'll try to cast... None of this is good. These are horrible creatures. It's going to try to cast Bless. The other Grim Reaper is going to... It's gonna save its reaction. Yeah, that's what's up. But Bless is going to go off, so 5 feet around it, +1 on attacks, and then it's going to try to attack the Grim Reaper next to it. Oh, that's probably going to be a big fat miss. Yep. Oh, wait, because it's flanking with Drosharis. That'll hit.
Cool.
Just barely. And actually, because of its own Bless, that's the only reason it hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
Lovely.
Bless was the right choice. I feel very good. And so it's going to do just a little bit of damage. And that's going to be 24 points of damage to that one over there. Okay. Wow. Lot going on. I don't like it. Drosharis, it's your turn.
Jashar sees
Let's
this
wrap this up. This is a very long episode.
stunned Reaper standing in front of him. Takes a swing.
It's flanked.
It's going to be 45.
You got
That
it.
hits, not a crit.
Okay.
Wait, No, you're not in range for the bless yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not in range for the bless. So that one, the first one will be 33.
Okay, great.
Swing again.
Yep.
42.
Oh,
That's a hit.
yeah.
Damage 23.
Okay.
Third action. Miss.
Okay, Fox, it's your turn.
I'll attack the one that's north
The one that's pretty beat up.
from me. Yep.
Spell strike or normal strike?
Regular, just going regular right now.
Okay, melee attacks. I can't interrupt those.
Oh,
Can't
that's
You are flanking this one.
that's a 49.
That's a crit.
Yes.
Nice.
Even without flanking,
I
that's
rolled
a
an
crit.
18 and a 20.
Damn!
I know. All right. Crit.
Luck of the gods.
Oh my gosh.
You got this, bro.
It's all good. Just roll it once and double it with simple math in your head.
We got
Is
it.
this
We
a
got
spell
it.
strike?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a
That's
low roll. 40.
yeah.
40 total?
Yep.
But this is on the messed up one, right?
Yep. Still up.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely still
Are
up.
they all not messed up at this point?
The northern one is now more messed up, courtesy of getting hit by that crit. And with the polearm, do you want to move it 5 feet because you crit with the polearm? Oh, or do you not have? You don't have critical specialization,
No, I don't
do
have
you?
critical specialization.
You're not a fighter.
Missed with the second attack.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, I think it's like a 31.
Yeah, it's a miss. Okay, good call.
And then who is near me? Stroshar's near me.
Yes, you're next to everyone.
I'm
You're
gonna
on
roll.
top of the spider, right?
I'm gonna roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
You're gonna battle medicine?
Yeah. On.
Oh wait, you're flying. You've got to hover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. Then I'm gonna move behind Dro.
Okay, so you land there.
Yep.
And I think the Grim Reaper then to the west is going to take that opportunity then to just poof over and try to interrupt you. So he'll actually move. He'll stay right where he is. Try to catch you on that move. That's going to be a hit. I'm pretty sure a 44 to hit. But let's check for the concealment. It's on the concealment. So you actually don't get to move there.
Oh, I didn't do concealment on my attack.
Oh yeah, roll for concealment. Need a 5 or higher.
I rolled a 3.
Oh,
No.
On the bright side, my damage track is really easy to roll back that hit that you had. Cool. So you're good. Oh no, that was the wrong one.
Just extending this,
Oh my
this
God.
already really long battle.
Everything about
So do I not get to move then?
Correct.
Okay.
And you'll take some damage.
I thought obscuring miss was a good idea.
It has been for it's prevented some crits elsewhere. You'll take a little bit of damage. Ooh, you'll reduce that. That'll be 7 there. Oh, that becomes 15.
You guys should have blind fight. I mean,
I know, right?
34 points of damage, even with your resistance. Okay, Val, it's your turn.
right. Val is going to devise a stratagem against the one she's standing next to.
Yep.
Rolling twice.
The lower.
Yeah, so that's a 40 to hit with the lower one.
Okay, now roll your flat check.
Okay.
Oh, and even these flat checks should technically be 2 and hit the lower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's a D20.
Well, I rolled 1 and it was still
And
a
I
3.
just have to get higher than a 5.
On both, a 5 or higher on both dice.
Okay, I got a 6
Oh,
for the lowest roll.
right.
Sweet.
Okay, so this is gonna be a lot of damage because what did you just roll? 40 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 50. Yes, that's just a hit. I was like, man, you just crit.
Oops.
So
No,
are
we're
you
not
do
rolling
strategic
like
strike?
you.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
no.
a strategic strike with the
Sawtooth
saber.
Yep. And is this the updated one with the extra die? Because your strategic strike is what, 3 dice, 4 dice now?
It's 5 now.
Jesus.
And yeah, so that'll be 25 points of damage. It's a pretty low roll.
Now roll 3 more d6. As once again, the blood on the
yeah.
blade guides it to a slightly more crucial spot.
Okay.
Give me the total.
10. So 35 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
That's
she's just
pretty
going to
good.
attack again because she can't stratagem and attack again. So
Okay.
she's
How much
good.
was it?
35 points of damage.
Okay.
And so she's just going to take another.
Yep, this will be your
Take
second
another
attack
slash at
penalty.
it.
The lower
Oh my
of
god,
the
I can't even
2.
see. Is it an 11?
It's an 11.
And oh my god, what's my second attack penalty? There's so much
minus
going
5
on.
from what your first one
And
is.
it's agile, so if
Um,
you're -4.
Oh, that's
Minus
right.
4.
Minus 4.
37 to hit.
With flanking, that's a hit.
Yes.
Now roll the mischance. 2d5,
Black.
2d20, 5 or higher on both. Oh,
Lowest one's a 10.
Yeah,
Good,
so
very
that's
good.
another hit.
Woohoo!
You will still get the
Okay.
sneak attack damage as you're currently channeling the major boon of a check heck.
Yes!
So it'll
Okay.
be your damage plus 3d6.
Okay, so just the regular,
Just the regular
sawtooth
sawtooth.
saber
Yeah.
plus 3d6. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then up on deck is me.
So
If you combine
total,
damage, one of these would be dead. Just saying.
Come again?
total
You're splitting
36 points
a
of
lot.
damage.
36?
Or 26 points of damage, sorry.
Oh, that's really nice math for me, actually. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. And that is her turn.
Okay. Well, a couple of these are getting pretty close to dead now, if you can follow that
Oh,
up.
and I got to take all my healing.
All right. Now it's
and it has to bleed. Don't forget.
Yeah. I've forgotten that, so we do some bleeds on... Oh, it is bleeding on that one now. Did you hit it last turn, too?
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
I had hit this one down here, so it has bleed too.
Okay, well, they both took minor damage.
Well, you know what? Any little bit helps.
Okay, now it's the northernmost one that is surrounded by a flying fox, Watson, and one of the psychopomps.
Like a
It's
flying
just
fox. That
flying
sounds
fox.
fun.
It sounds
You're
pretty
a
cool.
flying fox.
For the listeners, we are all squished
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
together.
it is one
In-
little
it's
bundle.
like,
But like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Because if you move away, they just zoom to
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
I also
right.
think this looks like a forge hammer.
Yeah, kind
It
of.
does.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
the whole
An
room we're
hourglass.
in.
Yeah.
All right, so this one's going to take some strikes. I think this one's got to go at Fox.
It's fair. I've been
That's
attacking it.
going to be really high to hit. Oh, God, 48.
Hit, not a crit.
All right. Wow.
Wow.
You're doing
Got a
some,
40 AC.
got some real hero shit going on here.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, goddamn. All right. Okay, that could be a lot worse. That's going to be 30 points of damage. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. 27 points of damage because of your resistance.
Cool.
All right. It's going to just go for broke on you. I think that one might be a miss because that's going to come out to 36 to hit.
Miss.
Keep striking. That one's going to be a little more, but I think that's the same number, actually, 36 to hit again.
Miss.
And final one, that's going to be a hit.
Ooh.
That's going to come out to 43.
That's a hit.
So it's going to be 14.
Dude, I'm going to remind you flat checks like
34.
every chance I get.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. So we'll roll back. We'll let's check 2 of those hits.
Good call.
Okay. 30, 33, 38 points of damage. Let's check flat check on that attack I just did. Hit flat check on the attack before. Misses.
So 27 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And I think that's the final attack, right?
Yes.
So I did 4. Okay. That's its turn. Its reaction is back. Watson, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck. Of course, its reaction is back. You know what?
Just in time for you.
Watson's like, this is ridiculous. And he's going to take his staff and
Yeah.
he's just going to beat it.
Yeah, that does
Beat
it.
it.
Baseball swing it.
You're
I'm
flanking.
sick of this. This is ridiculous.
This is such a long episode. Thank you, listeners,
Oh
for
my
bearing
gosh.
through an
We
almost
are.
TPK.
This has also been
Yes.
like 5 hours of our lives in real time.
we were going to record a lot of episodes today.
Yeah, we were intending to get a bunch done.
How
We've
about a
done
f-
one.
We
Are we
not.
done after this?
43.
43 is a hit.
Okay.
Go, Watson. Go, Watson. Go.
I very rarely do this, so I have
It's
to
your
look
death
up.
day.
It just so happens
Sure.
that this staff has a spell stored in it as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Awesome.
Tight.
So
That's right. We talked about
Guidance.
this. Like, I remember editing an old episode about like what spell do you have stored in your spell
Yeah.
storing staff.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
tell him, right?
He didn't remember, so he's
Oh.
just like, "I'll take next time I rest. I'll note what I store in it that
It's
day."
very really role
so I'll do
thing.
the normal damage first.
Yeah, because the spell storing triggers without having to cast the
Yeah.
spell.
Right.
Oh my god, this is a way you can actually get a spell off against one of these.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
21
Okay.
bludgeoning damage
Sure.
plus.
Great shot.
Whoops. Sorry, everyone.
Sure.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's
Plus
okay.
3 electricity damage.
3? Sweet.
Yeah, 1d6 electricity. But then.
But
this-
wait, there's more.
The spell
But then
stored
there's more. Excuse me, there is actually a little bit more.
lightning bolt
Yeah.
is stored in it, which is 4d12 plus 2.
Yeah.
I got a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Against your DC 39. I think I'm fine. But the question is, did I critically succeed and take no damage? I critically... nope, I just succeeded. So I'll take half damage.
Trent looked like a tea kettle that was about to like.
The full damage from that roll is 40.
So 20, which is nice, easy math for me. God. Splitting damage.
So that was the first action.
You got 2 actions left here.
He's just gonna beat this thing
Hell
with
yeah.
his staff.
Keep
Does
going.
it keep
Get it.
lightning bolting?
No, it's just
Lightning,
the one
That would be
spell
dope.
stored in it.
All I can think is the bad lip reading videos, the song with Yoda just beating on
Yeah.
R2.
No, that's a 33.
miss.
Yeah. But
For a
like, what
20.
the hell? He's
You're not
go for
provoking
broke.
at least.
He could have a natural 20, so go for the third attack here.
Yeah.
You gotta roll 2d20.
It would.
We've been forgetting that this whole
fuck,
time.
You're right.
Yeah. Roll
Sorry.
the other d20 on that first
for the very
hit.
first one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you are 20-foot burst, actually. So no, you're out of the fog. Watson's just on the edge of it, right? Is he in it or out of
He
it,
also,
Jason?
it doesn't matter for him.
Oh, right.
He's
so
in
you
it.
see
Sees through it.
What's that hit? What's that?
47. So
Oh, that's still hit. Yeah.
yeah.
So you still hit. You legitimately hit even with the doom.
So then
now,
the
'cause he hits the
second
lower.
attack was a miss.
Doesn't matter,
No
yeah.
matter.
Right.
Because it's
So the-
lower. So
And then the third one.
you have to basically roll 2 20s on this to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. It's now the Grim Reaper on the west side, the one surrounded by Val, Drosharis, Fox, and another Psychopomp. I think it's going to go for Val. It sees all the attention on you, Val. First roll here. That's a really good roll. It's 50 to hit.
Yes,
that a crit?
and that is a crit.
All right, so it's going to get nasty, but I just rolled, well, mixed results.
Got some good HP right now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Not great.
Not great.
What's the damage?
No, I'm still doing math. I'm asking you how you're doing.
I'm not telling you.
That's fair.
It's withstand one hit.
Yeah.
At one crit?
It's 84 points of damage.
Okay.
Lord.
I'm
Okay. Still
yeah,
up?
Yep, still up.
Yeah. Okay, good.
All right.
These things are crazy.
These things are nuts.
Deadly is a great trait on a weapon. It's got some more attacks
those
coming
It's
sizes,
in.
man.
wild.
That's going to be a 32 to hit you, Jane.
Miss.
Wait. On the crit. Yeah, it made the flat check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Flat
yeah.
check.
Miss.
Second attack, miss. Third attack, that's probably still gonna be a hit.
Flat check.
39 to hit.
Flat check.
Hits.
All right, that's a hit.
Not a crit though. My rolls there weren't amazing. So 33 points of damage.
Val is down.
Oh, no.
So you're now
Dying too.
dying 2.
But it's,
Did you remember at the beginning of your turn last turn to heal a D8 and your quick and your fast healing?
It won't matter.
it won't matter.
Okay.
And I did.
Okay, cool. All right, Val, let's move you in the initiative order. And just rearranging this initiative order all the time. Now it's some Psychopomp's turns. I think this one, Ninoda, I think they are out of those top level spells. Let's see if they have anything lower they can use to help you out, Val.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Come on,
little
guys.
healing
We were
burst.
friends.
No, they don't have any more healing. They've blown all their... Oh, wait, 4 slots. They do have 1 left. Let's go for it. It's going to try to cast a healing spell on Val, which means that the... I think both of the ones are going to port over to it. So the
Which one?
Grim Reaper number 2, which is the one that's already next to it, it's going to stay right where it is, and it's just going to voom voom and attack on it. Natural 1.
Thank God.
Excellent.
Thank God.
Oh, shit. It shouldn't have had that many attacks. It was stunned. But I guess the later ones
Oh,
missed.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just keep it going. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
No, that was this one.
Yeah, the other one. No, the other one was stunned. The one that
Oh.
just killed Val. But it killed Val on like the first hit. So
No,
Second.
it killed me on the second hit.
It was
should
just
take
stunned
2
once, so
shots.
it still had.
Yeah,
it's
so
still
it's
had
still
it.
Yeah.
okay. So this will accidentally hit an ally adjacent to the target. It has reach, so I'm going to say they can still hit the ally.
Okay.
So this will then hit its own ally. It won't
We'll
take
allow it.
negative damage. Oh, it's so nice of you. Okay. Oh, that's actually a decent roll.
Hope it fucking kills it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
90 damage.
Actually, yes, it does. It kills the other one.
Yes!
Oh, amazing. This guy?
Yep.
Yeah. So so that one kills the other one,
Oh.
which also means that then the heal spell goes off because it can't teleport to disrupt it.
No, killed the other one.
No, that's correct. That's
Oh,
one that
that's
died.
correct.
The one that just killed Val gets killed by its ally and a natural 1 on a reaction attack.
Amazing.
And
Beautiful.
Val, go ahead, Jane, you can roll this for yourself. This will be its last heal spell of this level. It is going to be 6d8 plus 48 points of healing. A 2-action heal. And then for the final action, this was the one that does have a bent and broken staff. So it's going to attempt an aid to aid Drosharis. When you attack this creature, it will aid you.
I just love that this thing dies and goes away. And then all of us just turn and look at the last one.
With a boneyard
After
lore
it just-
check, it's going to whisper insights into where this into the nature of death itself as you attack it.
Okay, that's really cool.
And the other one is going to delay. Drosharis, it's your turn.
All right, Drosharis will move.
And all the reactions on the table are spent.
Okay, so Drosharis is going to move through some space to get to here.
In melee range, let's go.
And you're flanking. Oh, 1 second. Let me roll that aid. Natural 1 on the aid.
Is he? Because
Thanks for nothing.
he's floating above the spider. Does the spider help him flank?
The spider could have moved over. Yeah, I guess I could have used... Oh, no, it didn't do that. So you don't get anything from the aid.
Oh, no.
Does anybody have a patch?
Nope.
I used
No.
mine.
Okay,
All right, not
Natural
natural
one.
ones. All right, let's pull one out
I
here.
rolled a 1 and a 2.
Melee.
Oh.
You hit
Yuck.
yourself instead of the target.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
No.
Better
Oh,
to
no.
give.
You bite yourself.
So roll some damage on myself.
Yeah, just roll damage on yourself.
I'm going to die.
Oh, God. This is the world's
Are
wildest
you
fight.
serious?
Watson's like, "Drosharis,
Are
that's
you
not how that
are you
works."
seriously
He's
dying
down.
right now?
He's
So
down
is this
Oh
dying?
I haven't been
my
able to heal.
God.
Is this dying 2 or dying 3?
2, I think.
2.
Okay. Now you get a +4 on death saves, courtesy of Death Ward.
True.
Yeah, and I have toughness, which makes it harder for me to die and die hard.
Okay. Well, Drosharis, you're going to stay where you're at. It's not going to be the other Psychopomp's turn. There's only so much these things can do at this point. It is going to try to bow staff this other one, though, so it'll move up next to Fox, opposite this Grim Reaper. It's going to throw some attacks. That's a pretty good roll. That's a natural 20, so it'll keep the 15. That's going to hit, and I think as a flanking, that might be a crit with this thing's bow staff. It will definitely not be. But it would have been fun if it was. Still going to do some damage to it. If these things could actually take the
Come
undead
on.
damage, it would really mess with them.
I know, man. We
Oh.
and Dro both had disrupting.
I know.
Mm.
We could have been doing
Fucking
some extra
garbage.
damage.
They have another form of sight.
Okay.
So they have life sense.
Oh,
And so
okay.
which can also sense undead, which
Okay.
these things are. So they don't have to worry about that. So that's going to be not a lot of damage because they do a bunch of spirit touch damage, which these things can basically ignore, which kind of sucks. But it's going to go ahead and take... Man, I really hate having to do the math on
I know
this
math
stuff.
on the fly. It's
Yeah,
rough.
it's look, why do we play this game for fun? It's going to take
Jane's
take
like, I don't know.
23 points of damage.
I would like to just establish that for all the times I say I hate this game, I do actually like this game.
Aw. So it's move, attack, and we'll do one more attack. That's almost for sure going to be a miss. Yeah, it's a miss. Okay, and now Fox, it's your turn. This creature
Let's try and finish this baby off.
Dro's your big
Get
hitter
him.
and Dro's
Let's
out.
go. Attacks. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm
and a-
closer to get
2 and a
like
4. That's a 34. to hit.
That's a miss. Even with your flanking. Which is a pity. Be really great to hit this thing.
And a 3.
Okay, and then hover, right?
And then
Or do
hover.
you want to set down finally?
No, I think I'm still over the spider, so I can't.
It's this thing's turn. I think it's going to attack you, Fox.
Great.
That's a natural 1.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
Wow, these are really popping up. For all those people talking about 20s,
All
it's going
those
to take a
20s now.
D10 persistent
Right
bleed.
on the other side.
Someone remind me to take bleed at the end of this thing's turn. There's only 1 left.
Okay.
Second attack against you. I think that's probably still going to be a miss. It's going to be a 36 to hit.
It's a miss.
Third attack is going to be a 34 to hit.
Miss.
And that's definitely a miss. It's going to take a D10 persistent bleed at the end of its turn. It will stop bleeding, but it will take 10 points of damage before it does.
10? Sweet.
Yeah. Max. Bleed. Watson, it's your turn. Val, you're on deck. You got this. I believe in you. This is
Watson.
our longest episode to date because I killed all of you.
Watson heals 15.
Okay.
Then is the D8 still active?
Yes. That's for a minute at least.
Then heals another 3.
Nice. You're
He's
flanking
going
this
to
thing.
single action cast guidance.
Okay.
On
It doesn't
Dro.
know what you're casting, so it's going to try to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
Dro is unconscious. And that's
Can
a
he
flat
still
check.
use the... Oh, he can't.
It's a flat check.
So he'll put it on Fox.
Okay, this thing's going to try to interrupt you.
The only other conscious.
Yeah.
It misses. Well, I don't know that for sure. 36 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yep, so it spends its reaction.
Okay.
Just knows that you tried to cast a spell.
He will cast...
Oh, God. You got 2 actions left.
You got this.
Instantly kill
You got
whatever
it.
enemies there. Do you have maze?
Yeah.
Can you spell strike with maze?
No, it has to be a 1 or 2 action
As
casting.
maze a 3 action.
I'm guessing it is. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing it would be.
To
Don't
me,
you have it?
maze.
I don't have it.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
one of us had maze.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I have amazing abilities
could
as a
get
GM.
it. I could have gotten it.
He will cast Lightning Bolt.
It's classic for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's a DC 39.
Got a pretty high bonus on this. Yeah, that's a crit success.
God damn it.
No, wait, not a crit success. That's just a success.
Oh.
Because that's... Yep, almost a crit success.
Damn.
But a success.
Now we're still rolling the dice.
Lots of
And Val,
math.
it's you next.
Yeah.
You got
Full
this.
is 29.
That's not... So full's 29, so it's going to be 14 points of damage coming out of that. All right. I mean, not bad.
Its reaction's gone.
Yeah. And Val,
Yep.
it's your turn.
It's always a good thing.
Oh, you died again, didn't you? So you'll
Yes.
come back to life. Whoop.
Yes. I'm going to take all
You'll
my
take a
healing.
D8 plus your fast healing.
Yeah. She's really... It's been a really wild ride for Val today when it comes to how sick she is from dying.
Getting resurrected, like with a D8 HP, is really dangerous right now.
It's so dangerous.
Because you go down one more time.
So you're at wounded 2, right, Val?
Well, no, because so I found the thing I was talking about. It actually doesn't pertain to dying, but
Okay.
it's a feat I have called Bounce Back.
Okay.
And once a day, I don't increase the wounded condition when I come back from dying.
So you'd be at wounded 1 right now.
Yes,
'Cause
so-
you bounce back from one of your 2.
Yeah, it
dying
says
attempts.
you
That's super
recover
cool.
from near-death experiences
cool.
with astounding resilience. Don't increase the value of your wounded condition due to losing the dying
That's
condition.
cool.
That's
That's
cool.
called bounce back.
Yeah,
Jason's
That
like,
is really
I'm
cool.
checking that for my next
Yeah.
character.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Cool, man.
yeah. So really, all Val can do is stand up, grab her sawtooth saber,
Yep.
and she's going to move to also flank the Grim Reaper.
You want to get in melee range for me to hit you?
There's a lot of options over there.
Sure.
And
Sure.
you could get in line to shoot it next
Could
time.
shoot.
My gun is all the way over here.
Oh,
She
that's
dropped
right.
it on the ground.
I dropped it.
They're back.
My dagger's all the way over there too.
Oh, they're both.
All I did was
Yeah.
pick up the sawtooth saber.
Jump
All
down
right,
the
well, you're over
hole.
there flanking now, so I can kill you again.
Well, now that you phrase it like that.
No, you already moved there. It's my turn now. Okay. It's the Psychopump's turn.
Yeah.
And
I'm just
because I just looked
standing
up,
there.
they do have 4 of this level spell slots, not 3. It's going to fire off another 2-action heal on you, Jane. So go ahead and roll that
Yeah.
out again. That's
Does it?
It's like
6d6 plus 48.
60.
66 plus
Sorry,
48.
68 plus 48.
Yeah.
It's really fun being the Psychopump's bestie right now.
Yeah,
They
that's
remembered you,
quite
and
the
there's a
perk.
whole god thing going on. You're the most religious character of the group, so there's kind of that.
Well, we talked about this when we first encountered the Psychopumps, but like Val's god would be very much in line with Pharasma because it's more so about like the natural flow of life and death.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense.
In certain moments, it certainly is.
Yeah, not all the time, but
it.
I will say that's one of my favorite parts of like the background of characters in this world is the kind of like, we've talked about this before, but the like Greek pantheon style
Yeah.
like dramas between the gods and like alliances and stuff like that it all makes it very fun and interesting.
And then this creature will graveyard lore attempt to aid you, Fox, on your strike against it.
Sweet.
Like whispering the secrets of death. Hopefully not with a natural 1 this time
Yeah.
into your ear.
Sheesh.
You do have guidance as well.
Yeah.
Drosharis, death save, but you get a +4 on this, I think. Death
Yeah.
ward, that's my interpretation.
I think so.
Then you roll twice, take the worst. You're looking to hit a 12 or better.
I rolled a natural
Oh,
11,
or
so
11.
that's pretty good.
Perfect. Yeah, so you stabilize. They can't heal you, but they're keeping you And at the same time, you almost hear that same whisper, that sort of like it's almost like the voice that comes out of the sound of thousands of spider legs moving. Not today. As you just sort of find yourself stabled. It's the other one's turn now. It's going to delay past Fox and let you go, Fox. So you should be set up. Let me know when you're attacking so I can do the aid.
It's my attack.
Yeah, the other one's going to delay.
Let's do it. Let's go for
normal
the attack.
or spell strike.
Regular.
It has used its reaction.
I'm just gonna go normal.
Okay, there's more to this day. This is not the boss fight. Believe it or not.
I know.
Okay, so let's go for that aid. That's gonna hit it. That's actually going to crit it. So go ahead and take a +4 because they are.
And +1 for guidance.
Yep, you have to declare it when you're going to use it.
So you're rocking a +5. Oh, and I forgot to sustain. No, sustain bless. So it probably doesn't overlap. +5.
Okay.
Because I think bless and guidance have the same
Oh
bonus
my god, I
type.
could roll much worse, but I'm pretty sure it's a hit because of all the bonuses.
And you're flanking.
39.
That is a hit. Well, I mean, hey, look, they're trying to get you the hit. That's what matters. Get the damage on, right?
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Oh god.
Oh no, so it'd be 37.
With flanking, that's a hit.
Oh,
That's
nice.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Watson, that's flanking you're providing.
Flat check?
Yep.
Well, does the mist go away when I go down the next time?
No, it's just the
flat check.
duration of the spell.
That's what I thought.
17 on the
You gotta roll 2 flat checks because it's just the worst luck.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
No, no.
3.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh.
This is the most harrowing combat
Now
ever.
it's the most difficult combat ever.
Now
Because of
we've hit
Jason.
it.
And you can't even make
was
it
the
go
right
away.
choice. It was the right choice.
It has. Well, hasn't it also saved Fox one time from a crit that would have killed him?
It saved a few people from crits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Wait, are you floating?
Yeah.
Again? Okay.
Where are you
I
going?
can heal Droshars.
You want to fly over there and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you fly over there and do that. That'll be the end of your turn. It'll be this.
It was just one attack, one move.
And then a battle medicine.
Okay.
So it's 3 actions. So now it's the delayed Psychopump's turn. It's going to move up next to Val. It's going to sustain and extend its bless range, and it's going to pop off and attack at this creature. So I'm going to roll twice, pick the worst. That's a natural 1.
41 health for Dro.
Nice. Okay.
41?
That's playable.
41.
Okay,
Deal with that.
and it damages its weapon as it strikes against the Grim Reaper's staff, and that's the end of its turn. It's the Grim Reaper's turn. There's a lot of enemies around. It's going to strike at Val.
Rude.
Okay, let's go for this
At
first
Val?
attack.
Oh,
Oh god, 36 to hit.
Fail.
Nice.
Not a hit.
good.
Second attack, this one's probably gonna be a hit. 43 to hit.
Not a hit.
Miss.
Obviously, yes. It's a
Flat
hit.
check. Natural 1.
Yes.
Misses because of the miss.
All right.
Oh.
It giveth and it taketh.
Natural 1 on this next attack.
Yes.
Self-injure.
Does it go
Self-injure.
left or right?
Does it get a flat check on
no.
Okay, honestly, it's like the image in my mind is Val just standing there looking at it while it's like flailing
Trent.
around in the mist.
Backswing. Deal the attack's normal damage to yourself instead of the target.
that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, is it going to kill its friend and then itself?
It's a creature.
It's like wildly swinging.
It's like, ah!
Oh
It's like
god,
the
I
only-
rolled really good damage.
The only way we can kill them is to kill
It's to
themselves.
let it kill itself.
we did
39
it.
points of damage. It's almost dead.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does technically get one final attack on Val. It misses.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
now Watson's turn, but if everyone delayed to Drosharis for fluff, they certainly can.
Well,
Watson,
its
it's your turn with
reaction
Val
is
after.
up.
It's still got a reaction.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So you got to bleed that
So-
off.
Well, Watson takes 15 healing.
Yep.
Is the D8 still up?
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Because both
One
the
more.
Psychopomps are alive for sure. And it's not a sustain either, as far as I can tell. And if it is, I really majorly messed this up, so whatever.
I think it actually is.
Oh, cool. Well, you know what? Let's just keep going. I've been
He will
You've been
cast
running a lot of people.
guidance on
Hi, players.
Val.
This is real Pathfinder.
Yes.
You mess a lot of stuff up.
That's
It
just
is
a plus.
sustained up to a minute. Yeah, I totally messed that up. So
What are you
don't heal that
talking
D8, Trent.
That's why it's just one more.
Yeah.
Guidance on Val.
That's
Okay,
just a plus
so
one.
he will take
Yep.
the. Yep.
So you're going to eat it.
Yep.
It's going to attack at you. That's probably going to be a crit at 48.
That is indeed a crit.
Lord,
Flat check. Yes.
you're going to die taking up this reaction for me,
What's
bro.
your dying condition right now? 1?
2.
Oh, so if you go down from a crit, you're dead.
But thanks to resistance, his dying condition cannot exceed 3
Wait, what?
while resistance is active.
Seriously?
Let me read it. This is why he did it. Regenerate.
Oh, regenerate. I was like,
Yeah.
So,
I've heard resistance. Resistance is
yeah,
not
sorry,
that
not a thing.
regenerate.
You even said you get these rolls wrong. How do you know?
The target,
Yeah.
the target
hurt.
can't die from damage, and its dying value can't exceed 3. Though if wounded value becomes 4 or higher, it stays unconscious until its wounds are treated.
Okay.
Huh.
So you
Interesting.
can't die?
Oh, because regenerates it's the loop.
It's just constantly
That's
like
so
regenerating
awesome.
him. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. 20, 30, 32, 44 times 2 comes out to 88. And then 96. 98 points of damage.
Yikes.
I'm still good.
Are you still up?
Watson's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
He's been
Watson-
healing
He's been healing 15
every
shot,
time.
yeah.
yeah, Watson's
'Cause
not
I've been
even
messing
worried.
up the rules.
Uh,
You know what, everyone who's listening? Thank you for your grace. If you're screaming at us, we mess a lot of rules up. We know that too.
Yeah.
But this is a fun episode.
Yeah, it's
so
okay.
kick
Yeah.
back, enjoy
Fun.
your drink or walk of choice. All right.
So Watson then will moment of renewal on Drasharis. I think that's okay.
It's a night's rest, right?
Yes.
is that a group or just one person?
one person?
Oh, okay.
Oh
Cool.
wait, targets up to 6 creatures that you can touch.
Yeah.
Don't touch the Grim Reaper.
Nice.
You can touch all of you, including yourself right now.
True.
And it's 24 hours, so it's your
24
level.
hours worth of
So it's what?
of
Level
rest.
times COD mod times 2 because it's double rest. We'll deal with that in a second. Watson, it's into your turn.
That is the end of his turn.
So we're healing or no?
You are healing.
A
From
night's rest?
Yeah, how much is a night? What's 2 nights rests?
No Knight's Wrath.
Night's rest for night's wrath?
Yeah, because a night's rest is 8 hours. In 24 hours, you can do a long rest, which is double a
Okay.
night's rest worth of healing.
okay, I'm taking that right now.
Yeah, so just do night's rest twice if you're Hero Lab users.
Yeah,
Just make sure you uncheck abilities.
Don't reset your abilities.
it's fine. I was already, thanks to the Psycho Pump, I was already actually close to full hit points anyway.
Hey.
So
Yeah.
You gonna die.
Well, it's
All
Val's
right.
turn now.
it's Val's turn.
Don't forget to roll twice and
Gonna roll
concealment.
twice. So she's going to.
Oh, wait a second. At the end of that creature's turn, it is still... Oh, no, it did stop the bleeding. I rolled a 18. Go ahead, Val. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
It is going to. What?
That was all of your hit points?
Yeah,
Holy
I'm back to full.
crap.
I'm
the
at
Psycho
full hit
Pumps have
points.
been really
The
tending
Psycho
Val.
Pump. The
Oh, that's
Psycho
true.
Pump healed me 74 hit points
That's
on
true,
the last
that's
one.
true.
Dude, I have so many hit points right now.
Yeah, things
He
are looking
deserves
up.
a patch.
He does.
Look,
I did not even realize that I could get all of us on that, but yes, that was awesome.
Okay.
it's a really, really useful
Val
spell.
is
and it
devising a
heals you.
stratagem.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, the lower
Yeah.
is a 35.
that's...
It's
wait.
flanked.
35. And you're receiving the benefits of Bless. So between flanking and Bless, that exactly hits.
Okay.
So strategic strike damage, and then add an
Kill
extra
it.
3d6 because you're getting sneak attack damage because of a major wound of a check.
right.
The last 2 listeners that are left, we really appreciate you
Yes.
sticking around.
Yeah.
You guys, this is a marathon.
Yeah, this is now an over 2 hour episode
Oh my
probably.
gosh. Marathon ep.
28 points of damage on that one.
On 5d6 plus the base damage for the
Oh
saber.
my god,
which should be-
yes.
Yeah.
Why are you making a
I'm
big deal
just
of
It's
got
that?
a
very
shamer
low.
about it.
Yeah, jeez.
It's
Ouch.
dead. It's regardless, it's dead. No matter what.
It's dead?
It's fucking dead.
Oh, good.
Next
Wow.
week.
I feel like that really took
Oh
away
my
from the
God.
moment of killing it.
Goodness.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Leave a review and tune in next week for more. If you like the amazing background audio and music, all that credit goes to Syrinscape. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com.